Can they hear us during the intro?
They sure can. We don't have to stay totally silent, but just be prepared for me to interrupt you when we get cut on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I need to fix this. Okay, perfect. Oh no, not
Perfect timing. Oh no, not perfect timing.
Oh god, I messed up. We're not gonna be on the screen. Oh no, yeah we are.
Can we be heard?
Guys, we're here. There's nothing messed up at all. We're playing the Wild Wild Witchlight. Name up for debate. May change later. But welcome back. We're gonna play this game, and it's gonna be good. This is my 5th time running it, and so it's gonna be crazy good. And these guys are playing it with me, so it's gonna be even better. We've got Jess. We've got Ando. We got Tom. And we got Kate. All right. Let's just start doing it.
Don't forget Alex.
We got me too. I'm here. Alex Plus. Let me turn off this. Oh, yeah, this. Press here.
You should upgrade to Alex Plus Plus now.
Plus?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the upgraded
new
version
game.
of the upgraded version.
Yeah.
New
Alex
game
Plus
plus
enhanced. Or I'll do the naming scheme that everyone's doing. Alex Plus 1. Do you guys see
Is that what
D&D?
everyone's doing right now?
D&D now has D&D 1, and Apple has Apple 1. That's
Yeah, one D&D. Did you
Yeah.
hear that they're taking crits away from casters? Casters just aren't gonna have crits now. And like I get that they need to balance casters a little bit, but like that takes
Well, like
away
saving
so much
throws?
fun
Well,
for
a lot of it's
like
up for
a
debate right
whole
now. I
part
think
of I don't know. I think that's a stupid idea. That's where I stand on that because
Yeah.
there's other ways
If
to balance
anything,
classes.
yeah.
if anything, in the
That's-
general sphere of play online, people add crits to, ability rolls and stuff like that as well, like skill checks and stuff. So if anything, we want more crits.
Well, I was reading somewhere
Right.
that it's just different. It's not like double dice, but it's almost like it activates some sort of secret feature that you have. Which
Yeah,
could be
and that
kinda
could be
Mm,
cool depending on what they do with it. But if they like it,
Mhm.
just like the way that they phrased it at first, where they were just like, we're just going to
right.
take away crits from an entire group of classes. It's like,
Yeah.
so you're removing the iconic part of your game for a
Mm.
bunch of classes. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't
Pretty
get the
cool.
double damage, but you do get like a wild magic surge or something.
And they're working on their own 3D VTT now,
Wow. Yeah, heck yeah.
which will be kind of
Yeah, my Sean is worried that it's going to become like a D&D is essentially gonna become a subscription model if you want to
Yeah.
Oh,
play it.
absolutely. That's where the
Yeah.
money is.
Well, there was that
Yeah.
post that said that that's what they were doing, and then Wizards of the Coast were like, "That's made up. That's not exactly what we're doing." I think probably some stuff will be subscription, like the VTT, but I hope you can still buy the books alone and not have to pay
I hope
month
that
to
if
month.
if we already have a high subscription on D&D Beyond, we'll just get the VTT as a, additional benefit.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
They are talking about combos, books, and D&D Beyond, but only for some. Anyway, enough about that. Let's start what we're doing. All right, guys. I decided to do a little bit something different than we had fully talked about. Because it ties
surprises.
more in with what you're doing. So let me just start reading, and you'll see where we're at.
Okay.
Let me wait for this music to kick in. It's the 7th of Flame Rule, about to be the 8th in a matter of minutes. It's dark out, but up ahead is a smorgasbord of colorful lights casting a spotlight on this typically desolate landscape. Tents line the area, and streamers hang across walkways. People are heard laughing and shouting with joy. But instead of panning in on the mystical spotlight in the darkness, instead we turn towards the speechless faces of 2 young children, their eyes dancing with wonder, a sense of familiarity, and a deep longing, a sense of sadness being left behind them, for they will need it no longer. Ori, well, actually, let's just jump to you two. Ori and Chariot, describe yourselves.
You go first.
Oh, okay. Uh, I should probably have her up.
Oh, well, I'll just go. Oh,
Chariot Anne is uh oh, I don't have a description for her as a child. Okay, so Chariot Anne is a young adolescent centaur girl. She would be the she has uh what is she? Chestnut. She has a chestnut coat and mane with a small streak of white kind of starting from her uh, temple, kind of going back into her hair, but it's only a few centimeters long until it disappears into her chestnut hair. She wears it loose and it's down to her shoulders, her hair, and she doesn't have any clothes on her horse body, but she's wearing a nice sweater, a cute, colorful sweater on her top half, and she has freckles on her tan skin.
Wonderful.
and perched on her shoulder is this tiny fairy girl, big rosy cheeks, and a short black pixie cut, with a little cowlick in the front. She has like super long ears sticking out of her hair, and she is dressed rather simply, with these electric blue wings sticking out at the back that kind of don't have they don't have like the monarch or the typical wing shape. They kind of just like trail off into almost like a tattery kind of look.
Oh,
And poking out of like the fringe of her pixie cut are these shockingly electric blue cat eyes scanning the surroundings, and she's just kind of perched on Chariot's shoulder looking like she's like surveying the area like a cat getting ready to pounce on something.
Hell yeah.
And
So
she has this big grin on her face.
up ahead was pure spectacle. It was a magical carnival teeming with whimsical delight. They were finally here. They were about what was I even writing in the sentence?
Hey, got off me.
Okay, I blew that. Oh, okay. I feel stupid. Okay, this sentence actually does make sense, but I was reading this word wrong. Okay. The carnival was about to close, and the two kids had no money, but nothing was going to stop them from getting what they came for. A loud voice booms over the vicinity. It would seem the night is finally coming to a close. We hope everyone had as wonderful a time at the Witchlight tonight as we did. Entertaining you is our one true passion, and for allowing us this opportunity, it's been a blessing. And with that in mind, we have a tradition around here we'd love for you to be a part of. For those of you who gave more to the carnival than they took, helped reverberate positivity, and helped make tonight one of the best nights of the tour, in return, we'd like to select one of you to be crowned the Witchlight Monarch. Please make your way to the big top for our closing ceremonies, and maybe you could be the true monarch of the Witchlight. Thank you again for coming out tonight, and I'll see you under the striped canopy. After the announcement. Oh, go
Ori
ahead.
looks at Cherry and goes, "You're closing already?
Uh, we
We just got here."
we better go and become the monarch then. Make the most of it. We got to get that crown.
After the announcement, A number of the rides begin to close up shop, and the hands that run them start making their way to the big tent. The pathways between attractions, having been flooded with carnival goers, are now emptying as the people started migrating to the large tent, leaving the walkways practically vacant. This was their chance. The two slipped in around the gates and headed into the fairgrounds, disappearing inside. We'll cut there.
Barely going to have any time for rides.
It's the 8th of Flame Rule, and the sun is heading downward towards the horizon of Lux. The floating theater makes its typical loop around the windmill cul-de-sac. The enormous tree at the center of the big city is as healthy as it's ever been, and the kingdom has gained a state-of-the-art horse farm in the southern-eastern section of the forest. The smell of barbecued mushrooms and trout wafts through the air as a number of citizens finish up their dinners and start evening preparations. A strange swirling sound is heard from high above. Echoing out over the entire kingdom, the blue sky warps open to reveal a stunning spectacle of colorful stars from which a number of horses and foxes fly in, each gliding on giant butterfly wings. They pull behind them a series of caravans and carts, including an enormous tank of water containing a gorgeous mermaid. As the convoy drifts towards the southern edge of the kingdom, one of the carts breaks off from the rest and swings in towards the big city, followed by each smaller town. This ornate cart seems to have butterfly wings of its own, and is driven by two fancily dressed individuals who toss flyers and confetti into the streets below. As the confetti peppers the ground, each piece grows into a small, colorful mushroom, and then launches itself into the sky like a firework and explodes in a brilliant light show. The flyers flutter in the wind before magically folding themselves into paper airplanes and landing upon each and every doorstep. We cut to high up. The flutter of flyers has been launched into the sky, and we close in on one particular sheet as it floats in the wind. Out past the city, past the tiny forest town, and it begins to fold itself. The document takes the form of a samara seed, a small seed with a wing that lets it spin to the ground like a helicopter. And as it flutters and swirls, it drifts further northeast until it begins to change yet again, unfolding and folding again, having undecided on its new form. Cut to a treehouse, fairly small, somewhat scrappily made from varying sizes of wood planks. The treehouse windows are filled with branches and leaves from the surrounding tree, and we find two kids sitting on a couple of mismatched chair cushions playing rock, parchment, scissors. Would you two like to introduce yourselves?
Well, I'm a child, right? So I'm a small, blonde elf. Tom.
Heck yeah.
The other one is like kind of a bit on the bigger side. Beard and mustache just like barely starting to like poke through like the peach fuzz look.
Getting some echo.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
it's just
not.
because Jess is nearby.
Oh, just
Oh, right.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't the biggest deal, but yeah.
there you go. Like peach fuzz, shorter hair, big smile.
Heck yeah. Suddenly, something zips past them downward from above, and a tan-colored dagger is now stuck blade first into the wooden floor. What are you guys doing?
Run over and pick it up.
As the knife is dislodged from its divot, it loosens its form and unfolds in your hands. No longer is there a sharp dagger, instead, a letter in common titled, "One Night Only." Do you read the letter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. As you read it, as you normally would in your own voice, you realize that it's somehow taken over your mind and you hear it in a whole different voice than your own. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch invite you to a one-of-a-kind carnival experience. Have the night of your life and return home with tales you'll tell for ages to come. Grab yourself some custard cakes at the feasting orchard, or wrestle a goblin for your chance to win a unique prize. Take a ride in a bubble on a dragonfly, or if you dare, the spooky mystery mine. At the end of the night, we will crown a new Witchlight monarch. Could that be you? Come on down to the Witchlight Carnival. A pair of fairy wings included with every ticket. Very tiny at the bottom, it says, like, powered by Zybilna Inc.
How do you spell
What do you guys
that?
think?
How do you spell Zybilna Inc?
Z-Y-L-B-I-L, or B-I-N. I'm not spelling this right.
ZYLB.
Zybilna Inc.
Thank you. That seems important.
Could be. So yeah, you guys are reading this note. What do you guys do?
Hey, there's a carnival coming.
Okay. Would you like to go?
I don't have any money.
That's not what I asked. I asked, would you like to go?
How?
Just follow me, kid.
I guess you guys just head out towards the carnival. All right. Darkness. Quiet. More darkness. This was not what they signed up for. Cramped, compacted, silent. It could drive a person mad. And it would have if things begin to move around her. It had felt like forever, but Ori is spit out of the extra-dimensional space onto soft grass as the wagon she had been inside continues to unfold itself, inflate its own wooden wheels, and roll itself around into the right position in relation to everything else unfolding around it. In the sky, a number of sparrows grab ends of a long blue ribbon and fly it to the edge of the quickly forming city tent. More and more sparrows join in, tent city, not city tent. More and more sparrows join in, and they lay the ribbon down around the outside perimeter, and it starts to melt into the landscape and expand before sinking through the dirt and grass and solidifying into a moving river 10 feet deep. Giant swans, with boat-like seating built into their backs, swim past and wash themselves in the stream. Tons of carnival workers swarm the area, making their way to their respective booths, all of them wearing, putting on, or carrying a pair of colorful cloth butterfly wings. Hang on.
I feel like Ori hits the ground with a comical squeak as she tumbles out of the... She's like, eek!
Oh, hi, says a small voice from the ground next to you.
I look around.
Looking up at you is a tiny feline with 6 of the cutest feet and a couple tentacles rising from its back.
I immediately get up and look up and go, hi! What's your
Who are
name?
you? I'm Star. You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play. My name's Ori.
Oh, cool. Star, where are you? Oh. From around the wagon comes another feline creature, but 4 or 5 times the size. She has giant cloth butterfly wings tied to her tentacles, and she holds them up high. Wait. Who are you? We're not actually open yet.
Oh, I was just gonna play with Star.
How did you get here?
I'm Star's friend.
Are you Star? How
I
did...
try my best smile.
I don't know. She was just here. She wants to play with me. And I guess the mama, displacer beast, pulls out this like big shiny ball and hands it over to her. Here's your toy. Oh, thanks, Mom. You want to play with my ball?
Yeah, let's play with your ball.
Oh yes! I got a best friend.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I also have a best friend. Now I have 2 best friends. This is a great day.
Who's your best friend?
Well, my other best friend is Chariot, but I don't know where she is. We kind of got separated. It's okay. She'll find me eventually. She's a lot bigger than me.
I'm concerned as to, have you bought a
Where are
ticket?
we?
How are you here? We just
Where are
landed.
we?
We're in Lux.
What's Lux?
You're not from Lux?
I mean, yes.
Okay. This is important. Do you have a ticket? And
Sure.
someone's yelling from the distance and distracts Durlagron. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Durlagron. Nice to meet you. This is Star. Although, please, I
Star.
still have more questions. She wanders off to go check on something while you hang out with Star.
I give Star scritches behind the ears.
Oh, that tickles.
Oh, learning already.
The darkness releases Chariot Anne as the wooden horses surrounding her spread apart and away, turning themselves right side up and outside in. The horses line up in a circle before each one is suddenly impaled by a thick iron bar that shoots down through their midsection, top to bottom. They each neigh in excitement before calming and becoming inert in a circle around Chariot Anne.
Please.
They weren't hurt. This was their natural state. And Chariot finds herself mid-platform on the carousel she'd climbed onto the night before. But that was before the carnival ate her alive. The thrill of regurgitation. Wow, what a world. Clopping is heard approaching, and before long, a voice comes in from just outside the cavalry.
She doesn't get a chance to flee?
Do you want to run? I don't know. You hear a voice, you can flee, but...
She's terrified.
Excuse me? We're not open yet. Can I help you?
Please don't impale me! I swear I won't do it! I'll go! I'll leave! I didn't mean to sneak in!
A few feet away stands a beautiful woman with brightly colored face paint and cloth butterfly wings. How did you get here?
What do you mean? I walked.
You just got spit
I
out
trotted.
of my carousel. Oh, God. Did you rub off these names? Shoot. I can never remember.
So you're not gonna impale me?
No. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. No, no, they're not. Okay. Yeah, I see. It's fine. Everything's fine. They are meant to be that way. They like that better. That's their natural state.
Hey, you're like me.
Wait, are you cursed?
Cursed? I don't think so. I don't want to be cursed. Am I cursed?
No, I'm sorry, that's my own thing. I've got...
Can you curse me?
No, don't worry. I just made a bad deal. I'm not exactly like you, but I do appear to be. I understand. Well, where are your parents? Where are your butterfly wings? Where is your ticket?
She already spilled the beans that she snuck in, but as soon as you mention her parents, she clams up tight, and stops kind of spilling the beans. Because if her parents find out, she'll get in trouble. Like, not the kind of, one moment of being terrified of being impaled. Like, this is like real terror of being in trouble from her parents. Like, that's some real scary shit. So, yeah, she clams up tight.
Okay, we just made it to Lux and we got I don't have time for this, but it's not safe for you to be in here.
What's a Lux?
Huh?
Hmm?
What did you say?
What?
What?
Nothing.
Young lady, okay, I guess stay right here. Let me go talk to the misters and see if I can figure something out. This is not, I know you didn't mean it, but...
Whoa, there, now he's back.
Who'd we lose?
Uh,
Ando?
She does not stay there.
Oh,
She
you run
gets
away
told,
from her?
as soon as as soon as she's far enough away, I leave.
Okay. Oh yeah, you head further into the carnival. Let's jump to this map. Bell and Tolgadden. Is that how you say that? Having followed the map through the forest, past the freshly fallen tree blocking the road, down the road towards the castle of the Mind's Eye, having turned south and headed past the big city down the King's Highway, now stand at the outskirts of a bustling carnival, having just opened for business. People from all over Lux walk past you and line up at the ticket booth, which is backed up almost half a mile. It would take forever to buy a ticket, even if they did have money. But the sight ahead draws you ever closer. The first stars of night twinkle above the apricot sunset, giant dragonflies whir overhead, trailing streamers, and a low mist curls over the ground. Through a floral archway, you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures, elf stiltwalkers, giant fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there's laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and the wistful tune of a whistling calliope. Let us... Well, I'm just going to leave it on this map for a second. What do you guys do?
I look at Belle. The line's too long. I don't have money. What are you thinking?
Well, me, and I start to walk past the line and towards the outer edge of the carnival, looking for a spot to kind of sneak in.
Okay. So yeah, you just start kind of walking around the carnival. I mean, you see, you probably will have to pass through or over the river that surrounds, but I mean, it's not blocked by a gate or anything. I mean, as long as none of the carnival hands notice you, you probably could walk in that way.
We get to the water's edge, far enough away from the, I guess, ticket master at the front.
Yeah.
And I go, Tolgada, come on, follow me. And I start to walk into the water, casually, but sneakily, motioning him to follow.
Wonderful.
Question: you guys are 16, right? Heck yeah, this is cool. I remember when I was 16 and like fucking crossing rivers and ruining my shoes and yeah, absolutely good times.
All right.
Regret. I look nervous, but I follow.
Actually, let me change something here. It's fine. Let me just put
You know, if we get caught, they're gonna put us in the manacles again.
Will you stop worrying? Just stay quiet and follow me.
Okay.
All right. Well, before I put you guys down, can you see anything? Probably not.
I can see the carnival.
Oh,
I see a
it's
map.
probably kind of dark. Okay, hang on. Let me.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do this. Should be brighter. All right, great. So you guys are here. Let's say here. Let me place at least Chariot and down by the carousel, and place Ori down by the lost property over here. So let's jump back to Ori. What are you doing?
Where am I on this map?
You are. Am I pinging? Did it center?
Oh, I see. Yep. Yeah, it's just a lot to look at.
I
Oh.
know. It's very large.
Did they take me to Lost and Found? Or is this where I came out?
That's where you came out.
Oh, right. Okay.
I guess they were peeking in that in the inside of the cart or something when it folded you inside of it.
Right.
And you got spit out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, actually, shoot. We're gonna put. All right. Yeah, you're hanging out at the Lost Property booth with Durlagron and Star. Durlagron is kind of we really need to figure out something. I'm happy you're friends with Star, but look, we've been told that you can't be here without making arrangements. It might not be safe.
What do you mean? I'm safe with you guys, aren't I?
Well, there's no harm from me. I don't know a lot of the details. I just
I bat my big blue cat eyes up at her.
I can't kick you. Look, just don't let anyone catch you. Okay?
Okay.
You seem tiny. You can probably sneak, right?
Yeah, I can sneak.
Okay, I warned you, but I'm not gonna be the one to kick those eyes out of here.
Okay.
You
I'll
know
just
what?
play with Star, and if someone comes, I'll hide behind the wheel of the wagon.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll be quiet.
What's Chariot doing?
Oh, I was muted. I feel like she's probably being wrangled by Witchlight hands, or maybe it isn't quite that dramatic yet. Like, she would just be running, and if she gets spotted by someone, she pivots direction and runs that direction. And if she gets spotted by someone else, she pivots again, and would be absolutely lost within the carnival grounds. Wouldn't know which way to go to get to safety, to get home.
You know, when horses get really spooked, how their eyes go really wide and their nostrils go really
Absolutely,
big?
that's
I feel like
her.
your eyes are just like huge right now.
That's exactly what I'm imagining, yeah. Yeah, she is a spooked horse and she needs to be wrangled.
So you're trying to dodge the workers. You're just trying to get through without being noticed.
Yeah.
You're noticing an iridescent peacock strutting past, just swinging its tail feathers around. And then up ahead, you hear a guy like, "What the fuck?" And he looks down at his shoe, and there's just like a bunch of shit all over his shoe, like white and black shit just all over. There's a big old like mud pie on the ground that he stepped in. Who the
Is that like huge bird shit?
kind
Like
of,
white
yeah,
and black?
like white
Is
and
that
black.
what it
Yeah,
is?
it's like a
Yeah.
giant shit from a bird or something. Who the
Okay.
what the hell? This guy is like trying to scrape off his shoe. He's got a shell that he's been drinking out of, and he pours it out and uses it to try to scrape the crap off of his shoe.
Yeah, no, this place is insane. Chariot needs to get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay, so you're dodging around.
She shouldn't have disobeyed her parents. She should never have. She should never have disobeyed her parents and run away.
I might say that you run into Ori at this point. You're dodging around. You see Ori up the road a little bit.
Oh, I thought we said we didn't want to know we were.
Yeah,
Here.
we didn't want to know that we were here. Well, I think what happens though is Ori hears someone very loudly approaching, and not knowing who it is, she hides behind the
So we
wheel of
pass
the
each
cart.
other, but you're hiding from me, and I don't want to go near Star. Like, yeah.
Okay,
I like that.
Interesting. Well then, where are you headed on your own then? If you're just dodging around.
Okay. I just had the thought, maybe, are you expecting all of us to join together and be a party of kids?
Right.
That's what you're
however,
expecting.
I mean,
Okay,
it doesn't
then-
have to happen, I guess, if you guys want to do separate
Then
things, but-
all we have to do is make sure that we get separated at the end and leave the carnival in different ways without knowing that the other one has been left behind as well. Does that make sense?
I see. So I thought you guys just didn't want to know that you had transferred and then you would find out, but you're
No.
thinking that you would find out 8 years later.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
Well,
the plan.
Yeah.
So it's like this
see.
big reveal because Ori, like, because otherwise, like, Chariot would have come and picked up Ori, and Ori wouldn't have grown up, like, actually an orphan, you know?
I see. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's roll with it. Okay, that's fine. Well then, yeah. What's Cherry Dan doing?
Yeah, she runs past towards the Calliope, and I imagine like there's a bit more space around there, around this kind of front entrance area, so that might feel a bit more comfortable. I think she's definitely looking for wider open space. It feels like everything's closing in on her. So being around the Calliope and being in that open, I think she kind of circles around for a second and huffs and yeah, gets her wits about her again.
This
Isn't
music
so
is
panicked.
amazing.
You've heard this song.
Yeah.
So you head out towards the Calliope, out in front of the big top where it's kind of opened up. There's still it's still kind of full with crowd goers, but yeah, it's not as like packed in space wise as far as the tents and whatnot. A merry tune spills forth from the instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. Each pipe actually has a magic mouth on top of it as they sing this Calliope song out of the magic mouths together, harmonizing. A monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons turns a handle on the wagon's rear, sending music into the air from rows of golden no, that's not true. As you watch, a goblin dressed as a ladybug toddles up to you, rattling a tin cup. You got a button?
She starts moving away again, but in more of a choosing to go down this pathway away from that person. She still doesn't want to be caught by anyone, but now she's choosing which direction to go towards the Hall of Illusions.
Oh, in that direction. Okay, great. Well, as you pass through the big open area, shoot, I gotta find a journal for this. Hang on. Where is it? Here we go.
It's
you're
like
passing-
secret level music in a video game. Like when you go into a sub area, I'd imagine this is the music that plays, and then you go back into the like dramatic above ground music.
Yeah.
These are all mouth noises made by Alex that he's edited.
Oh yeah. I think maybe he's heard it too because I sent him my SoundCloud. But yeah, I made that
absolutely.
song. That's my voice. Great. Okay, so you're heading through the big top, through the crowd, where a 12-foot tall walking tree, garlanded in golden ribbons, marches down the thoroughfare. Emerald clouds swirled above the tree and rain down golden spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgoers try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the burrows of the tree, handing dandelions to select passers-by. I don't know if you're interacting with that. You're going straight to the Hall of Illusions.
Hey, look, a squirrel isn't threatening, and talking animals I've grown up with, so that's more my speed.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's something I would be okay with interacting with. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you do?
So what is it handing me? An acorn?
It's handing you a dandelion. Not
Dandelion.
yellow, but like an old one, all white. You can blow it into the seeds that will flow out everywhere.
Yeah, cool.
He says,
I giggle and I blow on the dandelion.
"Oh, make a wish."
Oh,
You don't have to tell us.
yeah, okay.
But message me.
Will do.
Okay, great. And you're headed on towards the Hall of Illusions. Let's jump now back to Tolgaden and Bell. Let me put you guys on the map. Where along the outside do you want to be? Technically, this path at the southeast side is the entrance. So I don't know if you were going south or north.
Oh, wait, me? Who are we talking to?
No.
I zoned
Tolgaden
out.
and Bell.
Oh, cool.
We probably would have came out somewhere along
Where your mics are right now?
Yeah.
Underneath that. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's put you down there. Ba-doo. Alright, yeah, so you guys, you kind of enter across the river, and you're seeing a number of small stands selling candy and food. A number of them have different games that you could play. There's a giant teapot up ahead of you. What else is happening? Nearby, a fox chases a little rabbit with like a horn on its head through the carnival under people's feet nearby. What are you guys up to?
To the side, we kind of walk into the fairgrounds and just start walking normally. Like, we bought tickets and we're here.
Yeah, just trying to fit in,
Blend in, yeah.
looking around. Is anything of interest to you, or you're just kind of wandering? You trying to go anywhere specific?
The
Check
people in
something out?
line, is there like a ticket thing, or is there a
Yeah.
like how like when people get on rides, so are they presenting something?
So you're looking around, and you're seeing that if people get on rides, they hold out a ticket and it gets punched.
We need to find those, or we
You're
can't go
actually
any rides.
noticing that almost everybody is wearing some sort of fake butterfly wings around here.
They must give out wings when you come in.
Well, if that's the case, I start scanning around to see if I notice any kids our age, particularly boys. Like a group of boys, maybe, walking around.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. First roll.
That.
Are we supposed to be using our kid stats right now?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think I switched Jess's, though. Hang on.
If you want to use our kid stats over here,
There we go. She should be able to hit C now, and it'll pop it
there.
up.
Young Bell,
Okay.
and then
I just press it.
Yep.
Okay. Damn.
It's mostly adults in the area that you're hanging out in. I mean, nearby you see a number of pixies. They're small, not necessarily children. But yeah, unfortunately, no small boys.
Not like 16-year-old boy, like 16.
Not in the area. I mean, you could maybe wander around and find some eventually.
Okay. And there's no children? Like, no, like, children, younger kids or anything like that?
Not that they don't exist at the carnival. It's just you weren't very
can't
good at
see.
locating
Yeah.
them at first glance. So, I mean, you can spend another 10 minutes maybe walking further into the carnival, maybe look again, try to find some. As you're looking for kids, you... Hang on.
Go over to Togatter and say, hey, be on the lookout for any, like, young kids or even, like, a group of guys or something.
that, and I also want to see if I see any trash cans.
Any trash cans? Okay.
Cash tickets.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you find a trash can nearby. Give me investigation in the trash can.
All right. Looking for trash tickets.
As what, you guys? Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought it. Okay, that's good then. What the?
Nice.
How am I find trash tickets?
Hearing the nice in the background of your audio is really great.
Nice. Okay. I don't know what to do.
First wrench, Alex.
Hey,
First
just
wrench.
because I rolled an ad 20 doesn't mean they're in there. I can
I mean,
find something else
technically
cool.
it's supposed to, but you know what? Okay, you're right. Hang on. I got an idea. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't.
You're right. You're now the monarch of the Witchlight Carnival.
Yeah, you-
Well done. You beat the
We
game.
find both tickets and wings. 2 sets.
You know what? That could probably work. You find a couple of pairs of butterfly wings that have been discarded into the trash, and underneath them, actually, I'll give you what I was originally planning on doing too. Underneath them, you find a thimble. I don't know if you want it, but there's a thimble. In
No,
the trash
I don't
too.
want
Hey,
the
heck
thimble.
yeah.
Okay,
But I
yeah,
will.
screw
I
it.
will look at her and go. I don't want the thimble. I will look. I'll look at her with the. I'll look at both sets, and whatever set's the least damaged, I'll hand her, and I'll take the if one's got like a crinkled wing, I'll put the crinkled wing.
Okay. Dope. So you guys both. I'm gonna give you butterfly wings. You guys both get butterfly wings out of the trash. Yours a little bit more damaged. You seem to fit in a little bit more. Although getting on the rides might be complicated without the ticket, but it does seem like you're supposed to be here now.
Well, we can keep looking. If not, it's really pretty here.
You
Yeah, let's just keep walking around. And I keep
As-
scanning.
As Tolgaden was digging through the trash, Belle was probably looking around still, looking for more kids on the same plan that she had before. And you're noticing, like, as people cross and the crowd gets thicker and it wanes between thick and loose. Okay, those are not the right words for a crowd. Thick and thin, I guess, are the words I wanted. You actually notice one still figure, short, in the middle of everything, darker, like gray skin, licking a big old lollipop, and as the lollipop comes down, you notice that she's got, like, a pig mask on. And she's just staring Tolgaden down.
Wave.
Wait. Well, what is... So Belle notices this. Does she tell
Oh.
Tolgaden?
I do. I kind of, under my breath, say to him, yo, look at Pig Face over there.
And when you look up, she is no longer there. And actually, Belle, you can't spot her anymore either. That's weird.
Who?
Yeah, watch your back, bro. Watch your back. There's some stuff going on here. I swear there was just a lady over there, Pig Face lady. I don't know.
There's a guy trying to carry a bunch of stuff, and he like, hey, buddy, can you give me a hand?
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I run over and give him a hand.
Okay. Yeah, you carry some of the stuff to where he's going. He's like trying to get to a table nearby the mystery mine. And thank you so much. That's I really appreciate that.
No problem, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, a strapping young lad. Well, here. You know what? I appreciate that. Let me. I was gonna have him give you a thimble, but that's not true.
Another one?
This thimble keeps coming back to me.
Hey, you want? Hey, I don't need this. You want this hat?
Sure. Look
You
really
don't have
confused.
to take any of this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that can be thrown out. This guy has this extra hat. It's like a sleeping hat. It's like a red sleeping hat that droops over to the side.
I will take red sleeping hat that droops over to the side.
Oh, wonderful.
Each of Tom's characters has to have a distinctive hat.
That's
Well,
true.
Tolgaden, eventually my plan is to get Tolgaden a helmet when he's older.
Heck yeah.
And then we'll put a wizard hat on the helmet.
I just realized it's JoJo. It's all the descendants of the Lazarus line, each in a distinctive hat, fighting evil. Bang!
Um,
I didn't think of that, but I like that.
all right, let's jump back to Ori. What are you doing?
Once.
Star's rolling the ball back and forth, probably, is how you're playing.
Yeah, is Star also small enough to fit under the lost and found carriage?
Probably, yeah.
So I think we're probably playing under there so that I can stay hidden. And Ori's like, your mom's really cool. She's so pretty.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. She says I'll grow up to look just like her.
I'm sure you will. You're already really pretty now.
What? No.
Yeah.
I'm just adorable.
I mean, you're that too, for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Shoot, I don't make a lot of friends. What should we talk about? Where? Wha-
Why don't you make a lot of friends? You seem like someone who would have a lot of friends.
Well, they come and go. I don't know. I'm usually at the carnival all the time, and everybody's more interested in the rides and stuff than me.
Huh.
But you're
Well,
cool.
yeah, you know what? We'll be friends, and I'll just stay here until Chariot finds me. And hopefully my mom and dad won't be too mad at me.
Oh, your mom and dad might be mad. Where are they?
Not here.
Oh.
Where is this? I know it's Lux, but where is
Mom.
Lux?
Mom, where? Oh, it's Lux. I don't know. Just one of the places we stopped. The mistress said it was an important place.
Oh, why is it important?
I don't know. But they said we had to be careful or something.
Oh, well, I guess we should be really careful then.
I'm being so careful. You look pretty careful too. I think as long as we're under this cart, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, right. Ori probably says that a little too loudly and then goes, "Ooh."
Okay, great. Hang on. Let me throw something in.
Ori's already found her people and she has no need to. Also, the thing that her mom and dad always told her is when you get lost, you stay in one place. And I'm guessing Chariot's maybe like a year or two older than Ori, so she's just like waiting for Chariot to come find her.
Well, but wasn't it that you don't know Chariot's here, right? Isn't that what we were going with?
That's right.
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I don't know where she is. I also don't know that I've transferred planes yet.
Oh, I see.
So I like
Mm.
I don't know that we've transferred planes. I don't know. I just know that the carnival's set up again, and maybe maybe Chariot's around here somewhere, and she'll come find me.
Yeah.
I understand.
But then
So
as
do
soon
I.
as she realizes they're on a different plane of existence, she's gonna be like, I guess I'm on my own now.
Who's Chariot?
Chariot's my other best friend. She's this really cool centaur, and she has this really pretty hair, and she knows a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. I know a centaur. No. Sorry, she's not a centaur.
Oh, who?
Diana Cloppington.
Wait, she's not a centaur, and her name is Diana Cloppington.
Yeah, you know what? I'm young, but I had some questions too. Like, who named her that if she wasn't always a centaur? Doesn't make sense to me. But maybe she changed her name like as a play, like for the carnival.
Oh, like a stage name.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. She said she wouldn't tell me the story. She's always puking sap.
Puking sap. That's
I don't know.
weird, as Kate writes down notes. Whoa, that must not taste very good.
I've never tried it, but I don't think so. She doesn't seem to like it.
Should we try some sap?
Do we want to get Diana to spit into a cup for us? No, that sounds
Yeah, that
gross.
sounds cool.
As soon as I say yeah, it's gross. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh,
I mean, we don't have to go right now if you don't want to.
Well, how else are we going to get the sap?
I mean, are there any trees close by?
I don't know.
She peeks out from under the cart and sees there's like a tree right here.
Okay. Oh, wow. Do you know how to get it out? Is it like tree blood?
I don't know. You don't know how to get sap out of a tree?
I don't know how to get out of a tree. I just know that Diana is always drooling out sap and popping mushrooms out of her teeth. But that's when she's not supposed to be talking.
When is she not supposed to be talking? That sucks.
I don't know. She's always, not always. It was a couple times. She was like trying to tell me something, and she had to puke, and she said, I can't tell you anymore. I think it made her sick.
Too bad. I hope that gets cleared up for her soon. Well, let's not make her go through something unpleasant. Let me think. Maybe my parents told me something about it, and she goes into the recesses of her mind. Do you want me to roll like a nature check or something?
Sure.
Like
Reese's
to tap a
Pieces
tree?
of her mind.
Or yeah, nature, or like survival, or like
Sorry, what are you trying to figure out?
how to tap a tree, how to get sap out of a tree.
Yeah, survival then maybe.
Okay.
As a native Canadian, Kate was born for this, so all the
Yeah,
characters
right,
need to know how to do it
Maple
I will
too.
make a
syrup.
lumberjack out of my character yet. Can I get the Canadian bonus to this roll?
Yeah, you have advantage because of your experience with syrup. You know what? Okay, so you're like, I think I can do it. You think that you have figured it out. You go there, you go over to the tree, and I mean, it's maybe not a professional job. Obviously, you don't have like a tap to put into it. But you pull out, what kind of weapon you got? Dagger, I assume?
Yeah, I got a dagger. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you like dig a hole in it with a dagger, and it starts to drip a little bit.
I hold my hands out because I didn't think to bring anything with me. And collect some sap and then like start scurrying back to the wagon.
Okay. Did you get some?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh God, well, let's eat it. It's gonna be so sweet.
It's gonna be so good. Let's try it.
Oh.
I hold some out for her first, and then I'll just like
She puts it in her mouth and then just goes silent. And it just
or
looks at
immediately
you.
just goes for it. Yeah, with the rest of it. She puts the rest of it in her mouth, whatever's left over.
Do you like it?
It's not very sweet, is it?
I think it's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it might be. Tuh.
Oh gosh, how could Diana do that?
Ugh. I don't think it's a very good thing if she's poor Diana.
Ew. Audibly. Not right then. A few seconds later, you hear the carnival's music kind of shift down and do kind of like a creepier tone. And let's jump away. Let's jump back to Chariot. What's Chariot up to? You were headed towards the Hall of Illusions. You walked through the middle. They were throwing out all the seeds for the opening ceremony type of thing. You passed by the big top. Through the doors, you saw two acrobats. One with a moon mask, one with a sun mask. And they were both doing flips that crossed paths. And then they kind of covered each other's faces. And then caught the the swings that they swung from, and they continue their
I
play. They're
have
like
lost
twin.
myself.
You've lost. Oh, your token. Oh, hang on. You're
don't
still
know
over
where
by
I am.
lost property. Hang on, because I wasn't moving you. Hang on. I'm gonna move you to.
Oh,
big
right,
time.
no, yeah, I wasn't moving me either. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, it's cool. It's not, this
I
is
was
one of the
looking
maps where I'm
back over
super
at
important
the
about it.
carousel. Yeah, well, I imagine her heading down towards the Hall of Illusions, not going in because it's an enclosed space and she doesn't want to do that again right now. I think that being folded up in the carnival is what kind of has triggered her. What's the word where you don't like going inside? Not agoraphobia, isn't that the other thing?
That's the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going inside.
Claustrophobia, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think being folded up in the carnival has triggered claustrophobia in her. So she doesn't want to go inside right now. But as she's coming down here, I imagine she sees maybe some fairies going towards the Pixie Kingdom, and thinks maybe she spots or maybe they know where Ori is. So I think she would go into the Pixie Kingdom
Oh, interesting.
and see if she can find someone she recognizes. But it probably is way too big because, even though she's a pony and probably a 10-year-old girl, she's still 5 to 6 feet tall because it's two bodies pushed together. You have to account for both. So, yeah, she's still like, 5 to 6 feet tall right now, and probably is a bit clumsy and probably steps on a pixie's wagon.
So yeah, I mean, you're looking around for Ori. I mean, these are tiny, a little bit smaller than Ori because she's technically small. But yeah, I mean, they're winged creatures. They're just the same. So you head in there. There's a copse of
I've seen
oak
pixies
trees.
before, being from the Feywild,
Sure.
So
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are familiar faces.
So you walk in and you see like a miniaturized fairground. At the heart, there's a little hamster that runs inside of a tiny Ferris wheel, and that is encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. And there's a pixie that sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hi, do you know where Ori is?
Ori? We don't got names like that here. I haven't seen an Ori.
Oh,
I've seen a jelly bean starfish.
I don't know, jelly bean starfish.
Oh man, really nice guy.
Okay. What is this place? What are you all doing here?
It's the Pixie Kingdom, my dude. You wanna come in? We're playing hide and seek.
Oh, I'm a little bit. I mean, I could try, and she goes to like hoof forward into the middle of the ring of. Yeah, like hook first into the middle of the ring of tiny wagons. Okay, I'll do my best in here.
Hang on. Hey, I mean, hang on. Give me a sec. You gotta. Let me go back to the instructions. Where was I? Yeah, no.
Oh, it's
here.
your first day. You're reading off a cue card.
Yeah, no, I got my manual right here. I just started. My name's Jeremy Plum. There's a lot of rules here. There's a lot to read, but
My name's Cherry Dan.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, hey, nice to meet you, Cherry Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, let's get you inside this Pixie Kingdom then. And he flips the pages. Right, that's what this. Okay, he pulls out this pouch that he's got on his side, and he reaches in, and he throws a bunch of sparkling dust at you. Oh, sorry, it says I was supposed to sprinkle it, but it like hits you in the head, and you immediately shrink down to a tiny
I
size.
sneeze.
But maybe you're not paying attention to everything else. You're just seeing the tiny carnival expand up around you, technically, as you become the same size as the inhabitants of the kingdom. The Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. Each brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at the bases of the surrounding trees. And there's a bunch of other pixies hanging around. There's a little pug hanging out in there. And then there's the hamster that runs around on his little wheel.
This is absolutely more Charidan speed, for sure. Yeah, she's going to interact with as much as she can.
Hey, welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. What
pug?
are you doing?
Is that the pug?
Yeah, here else.
Love it. Love it. Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, he's got a little.
Oh, cute saddle.
He's got a saddle on him. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Charidan. What's your name?
Oh, hey, Sheridan. I'm Pinecone.
Pinecone. That's such a cute saddle. I love it.
How's your butt?
How's my butt?
He's
I don't know.
trying to smell it, but not in a weird way. It's a dog thing.
No. Oh, sure. I'll lift my tail.
You lift your tail. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're cool. You seem cool. What's up? You want to hang out? We're playing hide and seek around here.
Right, yeah. That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
You're pumped, but like, I won't. Maybe I won't drop that right now. All right, let's do it. Who's gonna hide? Should I hide or no? You hide, and I'll try to find you.
Okay.
Okay.
How long do I have? She turns around in a circle and kind of gallops one direction. Starts trotting one direction, and then pivots to another and starts trotting that direction. Is he turned away?
He's turned away. He starts counting, although there's like big differences between the spaces between the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you don't know where he's going to stop.
Everything's big around us, right? So like flowers are the size of trees are the size of mountains, kind of thing, right? Okay, so she tries to hide behind a flower, but only hiding her torso and front of her horse body, so the back half of her horse body is sticking out from behind the tree-sized flower.
So you're hiding there, and then you hear a voice like, hey, excuse me, can you settle an argument?
Shh, I'm hiding.
Hi, hang on, my dude. We're just trying to figure something out. I think that my petals are the silkiest, but freaking Bing Bong thinks that his is. Can you touch them and just tell us who's right?
This sounds inappropriate.
What? Inappropriate?
Well,
They're not. Go ahead.
If I tell you who's silkiest, will you let me hide?
Yeah. Shoot, yeah. As soon as we get this handled, we'll shut up. We'll probably be in an argument about whoever lost and just not want to talk.
I touch both petals.
What do you think? They almost seem identical to you.
The first one, probably the one closest to me, the one I'm hiding behind, got a higher roll from me.
Ha! Say I told you. Yeah, I just.
So, is it okay for me to hide now? You let me hide here?
Huh. Yeah. You got behind me. Shoot, I got the better pedals. So, yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Right.
I check behind the flower to see if the pug is looking yet.
All right. Not yet, but he's about to be.
Oh,
give me
lucky.
a stealth check. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, sorry. Give me a stealth check with advantage, because you silenced them.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah! Thank you for advantage.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he got a good whiff of your butt and knows exactly what you smell
Absolutely.
like. He's going around. He's. I mean, he doesn't find you immediately. He's jumping around.
Hmm.
He goes over to the
Hmm.
behind the little Ferris wheel. He's looking around. He goes out to the edge. He spins around for a couple seconds, and then finally runs
Maybe.
over to you. I got you. Oh, I found you.
Oh, you found me.
I sure did. I got the
That was
nose
so
for it.
quick.
I'm a good boy. Uh,
My turn. Now
and
you
you-
go hide.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna hide now. All right,
I'm happy for us to cut away if you want.
I'm going now.
Have that.
Well, we can cut away, but you know you're thrilled. You go to start counting, but before you do, you actually notice like a large. I mean, everything's large compared to where you're at, but like a looming figure in the background. It's actually not.
Oh, like a person, like a regular person-sized figure.
Well, okay, hang on. Let me start over. You're like looking down, maybe. Like not looking
Yeah.
up. You're gonna
Of
count
course.
and look down. And you see a gigantic shadow cast across you guys. Right? So maybe you look up to see what it is and you notice that there's nothing there. But the shadow persists.
I asked the flower, Mr. Petals, what's that? Is an eclipse happening? It's not the solstice.
What's I don't know, what is this? What did you do? Are there clouds?
Is it raining? I don't want to be small if it rains.
Hang on.
Does it look like the shadow is casting a figure? Can I see that from this angle?
What's the question?
Does the shadow cast a figure? Like, is it a silhouette of a specific thing?
No, that's what you look up and you're trying to track what thing is casting this shadow.
Yeah,
But
I
there
guess I wouldn't be
is
able to
no
see it
thing.
from so close
Well,
to
no,
the
you
ground.
should be
yeah.
able to see it. Like the shadow casting over you, you should be able to see the figure standing over you guys, but you don't.
No, I mean the image of the silhouette on the ground. I wouldn't be able to see that being a tiny thing.
Oh,
So
what?
maybe I can. Could I get to the top of the carousel? And could the carousel accommodate me? And maybe I can get up there and see what shape the shadow is.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, I'll say you get on the carousel.
Not
little
carousel. The
hamster starts running around.
yeah. You know what I mean?
The
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get on it, you ride up to the top, and you're trying to get a better vantage point of this shadow. Give me a nature check.
Nature.
I mean, you can see that it's small. It's not a medium-sized, regular size. It's humanoid-like. Seems short, but it's unclear exactly.
Oh, humanoid. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I can't
small
tell any
humanoid.
specific features.
But then you start to feel weird. Did it work? Is it prompting you? Oh.
Nope. Oh, now. Yep. Saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
I didn't check what the DC was. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you start to feel a weird magic come over your mind and your thoughts. You now can't move. You're stunned in place. Oh, goddammit.
Yeah.
I don't have to click these
In her
things.
mind, she starts panicking again, I guess.
And you actually see the hand of the shadow on the ground, like, lift off of the ground and come down and like grab you, but then drop you on the ground, and in its hand in place is this spectral compass that then turns into 4 red birds that then start to fly off, but then just disappear, and then it lurks away.
So the shadow was holding a spectral compass that turned into 4 red birds that dissipated into nothingness and walked away. Okay, sure. Absolutely. Makes complete sense
That
in
makes
this context.
so much sense. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's cut. Well, actually, what's your reaction?
Well, is she still paralyzed?
For the next minute, and then it wears off.
Yeah, I think she's standing there as if she's trying to discern the shape of a shadow, and then, but internally she's panicking.
Interesting. Okay, let's jump back to Tolgaden and Bell. I forget where you're at. Oh, you're over here. Well, it doesn't matter where your token's on. What are you guys doing? You're wandering around. I guess you're still looking for some other kids. You have your butterfly wings on. What are you guys up to?
Walking and enjoying the sight. All the festivities.
Hell yeah. You're looking around. You're... Hang on. That's so many things here. I guess you're walking around, you see like a big bugbear in overalls, and he's carrying this giant pumpkin, and he brings it up to another bugbear, and he's just like showing it to him like, yeah, you see, I grow a big pumpkin, right? I'm so good. Yeah, it's fine. Good job, Hurley. I'm proud of you. Yes, I know, right? Oh, I'm going to... I don't know what. Shall I make a jack-o'-lantern? I don't care. Come on, Burley. Show some excitement. You guys are still wandering around. What happens to you guys? You guys walk by a sign that's being painted by an elf, but that sign ends up like peeling apart with a mouth, and it says, "We hope you're having a great, delightful evening."
I am having a good, delightful evening.
That is good. Keep it up, young man. And you know what? I guess out of nowhere, this small frog jumps up on Belle's shoulder. Like jumps up your leg, up your shirt, up onto your shoulder, and is just sitting there.
I go to flick it off.
You turn to flick this frog off your shoulder, and you realize that it's not necessarily a frog. It's the size of a frog, and it's the smell and texture of a frog, but it's a tiny, old, wrinkly woman with big old glasses, and she's sitting there. The tree's not there, but this is what she looks like. She's sitting there on your shoulder, and then she goes to spit in your face, but it's not spit. What were you gonna say?
If she was orange, she'd be that woman from Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, yeah. What do you do? It's just this old woman sitting on your shoulder.
And she spit in my face?
She goes to spit in your face, and I mean, yes, something comes out of her mouth, but it ends up blowing up into like a bunch of sparkles that you breathe in, and it starts to take over your mind to an extent. Let me...
This is gross. 1.5 meters away, please.
Where
It
is your
should be,
mask?
it should be prompting you for a save. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Okay. Well, Lucky Dog, you are not stunned in this moment. She's there on your shoulder. She just tried to spit in your face. Tolgaden, you probably see this. What is Belle's first reaction?
I fucking go to flicker off my shoulder. Like when I go, what the fuck is this? Blah 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 blah, and then I just gotta like toss her off my shoulder. Like get away from
Okay.
me, weird old frog lady.
Give me, I guess, an athletics check with advantage because she's so small. I guess I might not uphold that rule later down the road, but for now, yeah, you're trying to flicker off your shoulder. Give me an athletics with advantage. Oh, sorry, I was targeting multiple people.
There's one. Ooh.
Oh, with it. Okay. Well, unfortunately, they rolled a crit, so they're staying put. They just grab onto your shirt. You're trying to flick them off of you. Tolgaden, what are you doing about this? This
Grabbing
little
the frog.
frog lady. You're grabbing it. Okay, give me an athletics to try to grab it. I guess I'll give you advantage too.
Yes, yeah, I'm totally good. What is it? Shift?
I think so. No, it's alt.
Ah, okay. Well,
Also, Alex, the new character sheet, much better.
I'm glad. Yeah. It's. I mean,
Yeah.
it's much more close to what we're used to and everything. And
Uh,
my problem with it on my side is just it's so big, it takes up all of the screen. But yeah, it does present a lot better. Okay, so you try to grab it, and it rolled a 20, so it's dodging you trying to push it and grab it off of her shoulder. It's clinging on. It tries to blow in her face yet again. It just keeps blowing this dust in her face.
quick, stop, grab, and roll.
So stop, drop, and roll. Go for this save. We'll see if you're still not stunned. Okay, you're still not stunned. This is working out real good. So the old lady just clings onto your shirt as you guys try to get this freaky thing off of your shoulder. Well, what next? What are you guys doing?
Punching a frog.
I look at her, yeah, I look at her and I go, what the fuck do you want? Get off of my shoulder.
You owe me.
I owe you what, bitch? I don't know you.
That's not the deal.
What deal? I never made a deal. I never met you before, frog lady.
Okay. I got. So well, that's it on the ground. Well, it's on your shoulder, but it's on there. You're trying to yell at it. It's. I mean, look, it's hanging on, and it seems intent on trying to get do whatever it's trying to do. You don't know what this stuff is gonna do if it affects you, but she's breathing in again to get a big blow in.
Can I punch her?
Yeah, you can punch her. Yeah, if you want to. I don't know if you can see here. I'll target us, but you can target her. Oops.
her token genuinely evokes grudge vibes, and I'm not here for it.
Oh yeah, that token's
Like
creepy.
just
when you zoom in
upside
on it.
down, like yeah,
Oh yeah, it almost looks like it's crawling on the ceiling or something.
yeah.
So do you see where the tokens are?
Yeah.
You might have to zoom in. It's like right to the left of you. Yeah, heck yeah. And are these targeting icons better for you guys? Like it shows the faces?
Unarmed strike.
My name only pops up when I target. Oh wait, what? When you target.
Oh, you probably.
Unarmed strike
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
show.
that makes sense. Cool.
Hey, Alex.
What's up?
Where? So she's setting up her laptop so we don't overlap. So I'm at her computer.
Oh, okay.
Where is unarmed strike? I can't find out.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think it's just a D20 plus a strength, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One second.
That's weird.
Unless she's proficient in it.
That's weird that it wouldn't give you that. Bizarre. Well, I added it, but. Strength check with a 10. Okay. Yeah, and so, oh, wait. But then plus strength, right? What's your strength? Oh, nothing, because we're...
It was a strength ability check, yeah.
Yeah, because it's no modifiers on it, yeah. Okay, well, unfortunately, you miss it. It's too tiny. You almost punch yourself in the shoulder, not taking any damage. You're just trying to beat up this little frog that's crawling all over you, trying to get off. Tolgaten, what are you doing? Or did you both do a thing already?
Well, I know he tried to help flick her off my shoulder the first time, but I don't know if he's gonna...
Yeah, no, I'm punch that thing in the
Try
face.
to-
Sorry, I'm like trying to
punch her off.
It's okay. I know. You're working on some stuff.
Oh wait, it didn't even show up right. There you go. We noticed that it was doing the echo.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't the worst, but...
What was the last thing I missed?
Well, she tried to punch it, but misses it, and it's just crawling around her shoulders at the moment.
Can I try to punch it?
Yeah, you can give it another punch. Although this is not the music I want for this.
You guys got to train some more.
Jeez, yeah, you guys are weak little kids. You try to punch this tiny old lady again and again. She tries to blow dust in your face. Let's get you a save. I guess I can't lie about these because you see the number. Haha! You are stunned! Haha, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So yeah, it stuns you, and then it I don't know, crawls into your hair. Starts crawling around inside of your hair. Comes out on top. Emerges out of your hair, and I guess that's a weird place. I don't want to.
Yeah, it's real gross.
That feels
But
weird.
cool.
But
I mean,
shit.
of
Yeah,
course,
that's
with whoever this is.
So this tiny old woman emerges from your hair and hops to the ground, and she's holding on to what looks like a heart, but not like a human realistic heart. It's just like your normal 2 lumps and a point at the bottom, but it's covered in blood, and it seems to be beating in her hand. She's holding it with both hands, and she's hopping off. She looks back at you, squeezes it, the heart disappears, and she continues to hop off into the place. She's kind of slow if you want to go after her or not. I don't. She's pretty. Whatever. I don't know. What's your reaction?
I'm chasing her.
Okay, you guys are chasing this little tiny old woman through the carnival. She's dodging between places. She tries to hide. Give me some investigation checks or perception. I guess investigation. Well, I'll take investigation or perception. I think they're probably the same either way.
Panicking.
Where'd it go? She's so tiny. Where is she? You as well. Jess?
This music is so fun.
Yeah, it's carnival music.
I've been thinking that the mouse sound song should be our title song, our title track. Or at least maybe our credits track.
Wow. I do like the song. I have already had songs for that. And they're
fair enough.
But I like the
I'm just
the thought.
being whimsical.
I'm terrified about when you go after me now.
Are you looking as well, Belle?
I'm gonna say no for right now, only because the thing just isn't working for me.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I mean, it's quick, and yeah, I mean, Tolgaten goes looking for it. You're kind of shocked at what's happened. What the heck is this thing? And Tolgadin goes looking immediately, but it's gone. It seems like it has dodged out of the way, has hidden somewhere, and is not locatable. Tolgadin, you look back, and I guess you're about to trip. Give me... Oh, no, wrong thing. Someone tries to trip you, so give me an acrobatics or an athletics.
I'm rolling. It is not my day.
No. Not
Absolutely
today.
not.
You're only 16, you're still growing into your body, so it's really easy to trip you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Not
So
used
you
to
fall
being...
to the ground, and you hear, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." And a hand reaches out to lift you up, give you a hand up.
I grab the hand.
All right. They start to lift you up, but instead, a sword comes down, boom, chopping your hand clean off.
Oh,
Blood
wow.
starts going everywhere. You look up. It's the pig-masked girl. I didn't give you an image last time, but I will now. She stands there
wow.
with your hand in one hand.
Also
a
terrifying.
lollipop in the other. She sneers at you. An eye for an eye, a hand for a hand. See you later. She starts to run. She's got her little apron on. She's so cute.
Freaking creepy.
Yelling on the ground, holding my stump.
No! Oh! And then I guess finally we'll jump back to let's go to Ori. Yeah, Ori, we haven't touched base with Ori yet. What are you doing, Ori?
Ori's having a great time playing with her new friend. She's finally cleared the taste of sap out of her mouth. And I feel like they're playing what's a good they're playing I Spy from under the wagon.
Oh, gotcha. I spy something that is the things that I thought of immediately are just way too easy. She was gonna say something that is a mime, and then you just know. I spy something that is funny. She's bad at this game.
Wait, are you supposed to say a color?
Oh, I see something gray.
Is it you?
No.
Okay. Is it the wagon?
Nope.
Huh.
Cold.
She okay, cold. She looks around. Does Ori see anything else that's gray in the area?
Give me a perception.
Okay.
Hey, I wanted you to see it. Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of stuff that's gray. Well, no, okay, maybe you don't. A lot of this, there's a lot of color everywhere. And maybe there's rocks up ahead, or,
Rocks somewhere on this map?
Yeah,
So she
there's-
goes, those rocks?
No, it was Candleflit.
Is
Oh,
what?
sorry. Candleflit.
Who's Candleflit?
He's my friend. Him and Palasha
Cool.
start going out, and they're so cute. And when they hang out, he gets his color back.
Aw, that's really cute.
Yeah, they're a good couple.
Where is he? Can you point him out to me?
He's over there at the Hall of Illusions. You see him? And she points him out. I mean, you don't have
Where's
to go look over
the
there,
Hall
but
of Illusion? Oh, okay.
it's way across the map. I don't know if you'd really have line of sight, but that's one of the things I wanted to establish in here. So yeah, you look across, and you see this mime that seems to be an all monochrome, black and white, and he's acting out something. He's actually playing with a tiny little owlbear baby at his feet. He's feeding it marshmallows as it goes to town and tears them apart.
Go.
And he pets it on the head. But yeah, he's just a mime. I'll show you what he looks like. He's a cutie.
Aw, he's a cutie.
Okay, now you go.
Oh,
Did she
okay.
point out the girlfriend? Was the girlfriend around as well?
She didn't. She wasn't asked
It
though.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah,
Um, I spy something with my eye that is purple.
A grape? Wait, I should
No.
look. Oh.
Yeah, you should look first.
Is it me?
You're not purple, silly.
Oh shoot, I'm colorblind. Wait, no, I'm not. Um, I am, but mushroom?
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah! Oh yeah.
Have you tried mushroom trees before?
What?
What? One of the mushroom trees. Have you tried to eat one of the mushroom trees before? Are they actually mushrooms?
You like to eat awful lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's cool. I only get what my mom feeds me, but no, I've not tried to eat one of the mushrooms. I think they're for decoration.
Okay.
But we can still try.
I'm okay. I think the pine was enough for one day.
Yeah.
I am
that
starting
was-
to get a bit hungry, though.
Oh yeah? Do you wanna
Yeah.
try to get some food?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mom, can we have some food? What do you want, Star? Candy? What do you want?
Candy?
Yeah, candy. You can't eat candy all day. Your teeth will fall out. Mom, I haven't had candy in 10 days. That's you had candy last night, Star. Okay, whatever. All right, look, you can have. Here, I'll give you this. I'll give you this unicorn horn filled with candy, but that's it. It has to last until next week. Okay. Thanks, Mom. And she gives you this. I guess it's
Thanks,
a
Stars, Mom.
great horn. It's almost like a ice cream cone type of thing, but it's got a bunch of candy filled in it. And you start
Okay.
tasting it, and
Tasty.
I mean, I guess.
Trying to give you an opening here, Alex.
I know. Well, I guess you were trying to get out from under here, and I just gave you. I brought the stuff to you. Oh, okay. Here. Yeah. Oh, I got it. You guys, how fast do you eat the candy?
I mean, so fast. We're two
So-
kids.
Of course.
Ori's also 10, so we're actually the same age, but you seem older, Chariot.
Okay.
She's just cooler for her age.
Yeah.
She's always looks older. Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, you guys are sitting there eating the candy. Oh man, I wish we had some more. I can ask my mom.
She's gonna say no. Should we go out and sneak around for some?
I don't know if I can. Okay, yeah, okay. But then a lollipop falls onto. Well, you probably want to. It doesn't matter. It falls on the ground right there in front of you guys, like right at the edge, and you see 2 feet standing there. Someone has just dropped a lollipop right in front of you.
I think actually that causes Ori to maybe hide a little bit because she doesn't want to be spotted.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And I guess the feet stand there, and you kind of back up a little bit more. I mean, if someone looks under here, they'll probably spot you, and that's essentially what happens. You see them lean down, get on a knee, tilt down, look under, and although I guess you don't know anything that anyone else has seen, and to you it is the pig-masked girl, the small gray-skinned girl, apron, staring down at the creepy shark teeth in there. You're not supposed to be here.
I am.
What did you say?
Yes, I am.
She taps her head. I know the nose.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Star's friend.
And you get cut off
Rob.
mid-sentence. You are frozen under there. Ori? What's going on? Who is this? Do you know them? Shut up.
What?
Come here. Come here. She's okay, this is so creepy. She gets down on all fours and starts to crawl at you underneath the lost and found. But you can't move. What are you thinking?
Ori is terrified. She just got caught. Her primary worry is that her parents are gonna find out, kind of similar to Chariot.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also worried that she's gonna get Star in trouble.
Yeah, you're sit there stunned as this ghoulish girl starts crawling up towards you, and she swipes at your face, and you don't really feel anything, but she gets it. It's almost like the nose trick, you know. But she grabs it, she's got it, and she goes, "Cat got your tongue?" And it looks like she's got your tongue in her hands. I mean, you feel in your mouth that your tongue is still there, but she's holding this floppy tongue in her hands. Thank you very much. I guess she just rolls out from under the cart and starts to book it.
Am I still frozen?
After a minute, it wears off.
Ori kind of plops down to the ground, and starts crying.
What has happened? Why did they do that to you?
I don't know. And it just like devolves into sobbing, and then she probably realizes that the inside of her mouth, she can feel the inside of her mouth with her tongue, but like there's an absence of taste there because like the inside of her mouth probably tastes like something, right? We're just so used to it all the time, but it's just like very different now, right?
Yeah, like how everyone has
There's
like
some
their
kind of
standard smell that they don't smell, you know. But like
Yeah.
you sense the lack of this standard thing you've become used to.
Yeah, and she doesn't know quite what's wrong yet, only that something is wrong,
Mm-hmm.
which just makes her cry harder.
That's it. Oh, it's okay. Star like curls up next to you, is using her 6 legs to kind of pet you. It's okay. It'll be okay. You're okay. It was just scary.
She sniffles and she goes, I think you're right. Hopefully it's fine.
It'll be fine.
Maybe I should try to find Chariot. We
You
should
think so?
probably go home.
But we just met. But I guess if you're hurt, you should probably go home.
Is your mom around?
She's in charge. She's up front. want me to
Star's
go?
mom. And she starts,
Yes. Yeah.
this really scary lady in a pig mask just did something to me, and I don't know what she did to me. And it looks like she took my tongue, but I can still feel my tongue there.
Oh my god, this is what I was worried about. Okay, the ministers worried us about this. Hang on. She grabs like a sending stone out from the car. She opens the door, pulls out a sending stone. Mister, are any of the misters available? We've got a predicament. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly what you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I've asked for help. I don't know what can be done. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you. I feel responsible. I should have sent you on your way. I guess you're still under this cart, and you see 2 feet walk up, like plaid pants, I believe. Let me pull up a picture so I can describe. So striped pants. I guess it's plaid. I'll just show you the picture. It's not plaid, but it's crisscross. It's not checkered. What would you call his coat pattern? Just
I don't know.
yeah. Well, it looks like that. And I guess
Ribbed.
you see his nice shoes, his cane. He walks up. Where are they?
Tartan, maybe.
What did you say?
Tartan, like a kilt.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We'll have to look it up.
Doesn't matter.
To the ground. Where is it? Where are they? What happened? We gotta get him out of here. Young lady. He leans down. You see his top hat. He's holding this pocket watch that's golden on a chain attached to his shirt. It's glowing out of it. Young lady,
all
you
he
shouldn't be
sees
here.
is this like red eye swollen. Well, her eyes can't be red because they're like entirely blue except for the cat slits, but like swollen eyes and like snot dripping out of her nose.
Oh my god, you shouldn't be here. Look, you can't be here. Follow me. We gotta get you out of here. What the heck happened? Why?
She
Didn't you
looks
see
back
the
at
signs?
Star. What sign?
I don't know. I can't read. Are there signs, Mr. Witch? Yes, this is. We told your mother. She should have told you. You're not allowed without a ticket, you screechy little cricket.
At this, Ori was about to come out, and then she kind of shrinks back in against Star. I want my mom and dad.
I'm sorry. Mom, why did you call Mr. Witch? He's the mean one. Come on, get out. Come on. Get out of there.
I'm gonna make him roll a check to grab me out of here.
All right. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You want to get
She's,
an
like,
athletics
darting all
to try to
around.
grab you like a grapple.
Yeah.
So you can do an
Yeah.
athletics acrobatics to try to get free.
Okay, I'm gonna do
He's
an
down on his knees,
acrobatics.
grabbing at you, but try not to be too nasty. Okay. Well, he gets a hold of you, but he's not. You like grab the bottom of the cart, and he's trying to yank at your feet and pull you out. But you match his check, and so you're holding on as he's pulling at your feet. Star jumps and tries to bite at his hands. Get away! Get out of here, Star! I guess he keeps rolling.
Seeing that Star might get in trouble, she goes, "I'm sorry, Star," and then she lets go.
Oh no. Yeah, and I imagine like a shot from Star's point of view as you pull back away out from underneath the wagon and out of view. Mr. Witch lifts you up and starts walking you to the outside of the carnival. You can't be here. If you don't have a ticket, this is what happens. I'm sorry.
Wait, but where are my parents?
Why? I don't know. Where are your parents? Do you come with your
Where
parents?
are we?
We're in
No.
Lux.
Where's Lux? And I tell him wherever I'm from in the Feywild, whatever like town or village I'm from in the Feywild.
Well, where?
Or like I'm from this fairy glen in the Feywild or whatever it is.
Well, aren't you? So just to clarify to me, my understanding was that at some point in time, both of you had left the Feywild, and then were looking for this place to find your way back, and that's what led you to the carnival at its last stop. Is that not true?
No, I thought we were just from the Feywild and that we had gone sucked into the carnival.
Yeah, my understanding was we weren't allowed to come through a portal to the carnival, so the place where we got folded up into it was the Feywild. Like, that was where they were just before they came here.
Was my understanding as well.
Because we weren't allowed to know about the portal.
Okay. I guess that can work.
Yeah, like we were gonna say that our parents brought us here or brought us with their magic, but you wanted to go with the fold up thing, so it had to be they went from the Feywild to Lux, and this is the first stop on their route, on their 8-year route.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just not what I thought. But obviously, you guys were on the same page.
Sure.
I'm just trying to make sure it all adds up.
Yeah. Look, if you can write it down for us, so we know what the solid thing is, and we'll know it for our games going forward.
Well, I don't want to try to. I don't want to edit too much of what you wanted. It's just complicated.
It's a collaboration. It's we're trying to find a.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe Ori was just in a box in the Lost and Found that just didn't quite get opened up properly until the last stop of the carnival.
Well, no, the
So it's
folding
like
all works. The folding. The only thing was that the thing that I wasn't expecting is that they were in the Feywild at their last stop. I don't know if that fully, but I can make that work possibly because the Feywild is all over the place.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't need to be the Feywild where we end up for the rest of the adventure. It can be a completely different continent within the Feywild.
Well, you're right. I understand that. Okay. We'll roll with it. Okay. So, sorry, what was the last thing?
She told him, like, what, either, like, village or town or whatever, like, where she's from in the Feywild. And, like, the names of her parents.
That's where we were last night. How are you here now?
I don't know. Everything went black and then I popped out of the building.
Oh my god. We really need to check this place before we fold things up. We were in a hurry last... Okay, well, that explains that, but it doesn't change what's happened. I apologize. We're not headed back there anytime soon, and you can't stick around after what's happened, so... Look, I'm sorry, kid.
Can't you take me back? Where are we?
He looks at his watch. It's not on the schedule, young lady. I'm so sorry. We're on a tight schedule. We're not going back there for a couple years.
What about my mom and dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's... I don't know. I feel...
You're gonna leave me here all by myself, mister?
Yeah. I am. That's what I gotta do. You know, no offense, no hard feelings, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I
don't know anyone here.
That's not my problem. I'm just trying to protect the carnival, all right? If you had bought a ticket, this would be a different story.
Blue. Can I buy a ticket now?
I would love to take your money, but no, that's not going to change anything. I'm sorry. The deal's been done. Things are as they are. We just gotta go with it. I mean, I don't know.
She bats her big blue cat eyes up at him and starts crying again.
Don't do that. Don't do this. You're making a commotion. She starts crying. Actually, the mood of the carnival... Like, everyone starts looking at you. The music actually drops down to an even creepier level of music. God, you're freaking everybody out. Get out! You gotta get out of here. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just what I gotta do. My hands are tied. And he walks you to the edge of the carnival and just kind of shoves you out past the river.
He waits for him to leave and then immediately tries to go back in.
He's walking away, but he vanishes from where he's at and reappears right where you're at, holding his walk. Nuh-uh. This isn't gonna happen. Hey, somebody watch it. Nicholas! Watch her! Don't let her in here! Oh, yes, sir. There's a goblin in the ticket booth with a monocle. Yo, you can't come in here, young lady. Okay, we need more. He pulls up a sending stone. We need some witchlight hands all around the outside. We've got a predicament. I'm sorry, your parents aren't here. And we're not going there. All right? I don't know what to tell you.
But
Look,
if
there's a
you
flying
had
ship.
done
Maybe they can
your
take you home.
But if you had done your job properly and checked all the vehicles before they folded up, I wouldn't be here.
Look, that wasn't part of the rule book before I write it into the rule book. So I'm following all the rules I made up to this point correctly.
But I don't want to be here. And she starts throwing like a 10-year-old temper tantrum and starts like just a big ball of like crying and snot and general unpleasantness.
Oh, no. Okay.
Flops onto the ground and waves her arms and like when they try to pick her up, goes dead weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
I've done
smacks
that a
someone in
couple
the face
times.
with one of her wings by accident.
So yeah, that's happening. You get taken outside of the carnival, and you're kicking and screaming, but a number of Witchlight hands end up guarding the side, watching you as you make your way around to try to find another way in. They kind of just follow you and block the path. You're kicked out, and that's actually very sad. Let's
Yeah.
jump back to Chariot. And you're in the Pixie Kingdom.
Uh,
And
how are we looking for time? Do you want to take a bio break? It's been about
Oh, yeah.
2 hours.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
a good idea.
As we
Sounds
transition.
good.
Great.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yup, yup.
You should have kept the mushrooms.
I've got messages from people.
It certainly did seem appropriate, Tom.
What?
The mushrooms. Oh, you didn't see. Hang on.
Hold on.
Bang.
What?
I'll even join you.
Oh, that's pretty good. Because when I step away to take a smoke, like I disappeared. And it's still entertaining
What
for
am I
the
looking
audience. Check Discord.
at? Where?
Dude, we gotta get you a second screen.
I have a second screen.
A third screen, then.
There's so many. I thought there was something about a mushroom I'm looking at.
Yeah, the Discord background of my video feed.
Oh, your video. Okay, I was looking at all the chats. Sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that perfect. Oh, everybody switched over. That's funny. Alright, hang on. I clicked everything, so now I know. No. Oh, that's that. Okay. You have a pet mouse? Is that what it is?
I do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I will anyways once we do the time skip.
Mm-hmm.
Pet Mouse 5.
No, actually it's gonna be something else, but you'll find out when we get there. It's gonna be real
wait.
sad. Uh
Well, he's brought some wrenches, and I think we're dealing with them. But how is it going for you guys so far?
Yeah.
No, I'm
It-
really
it
loving it.
sucks. I'm expecting everyone to say so.
No,
Kate.
I really like it. I'm loving this a lot more than Icewind Dale already. This like heavy kind of RP thing is more my jam.
For sure.
I'm worried that I'm not interacting with the carnival stuff enough. Like I'm too focused on my character's emotional journey and not focused enough on touching the mechanics that we want to show off.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of options. You know, I don't think. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it's not. It's just the one thing that threw me off was the when it was revealed that none of you wanted to hang out with each other during this session. So I was like, oh crap. So like every interaction with anything, there's like a 1/3 chance that, or like instead of 4 people being able to interact with it in different ways, there's less possibility you'll hit all the things. But yeah, what you find,
I feel like we've done it the best way of splitting up. Now we'll all get to experience the entire carnival. It just won't be our character experiencing it, you know? So it's all the same.
What do you mean?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Well, but not in the same way, because like if someone wanted to interact with those acrobats, they could.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna change my video.
You know, but if we were all together,
very well.
you know, how many sessions would it take for an entire party to go from one thing to the other to see it all? You know what I mean?
Well, I hear that, but as the kids, the goal. I mean, look, it's
There's
whatever
pluses
you
and
Yeah,
minuses. It is what it is.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. It's just whatever.
There's balance in all things.
He's got a cup on his hand.
You just noticed I've been
I
like
just
this.
noticed that. You're like, oh.
Yeah, he's a method actor. He cut it off.
Yeah, he chopped it off.
That's a stump.
He cauterized it and just shoved a cup on there.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
Now I can build a Lego hand around it.
Okay. I guess let's get back into it. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna check in on Chariot.
Yeah. So I reckon Cherry how long does the pixie dust last? If I leave the pixie grounds, will I go big again?
That could be allowed.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
So
I
as
guess
I
usually it says an
bigify...
hour, but yeah, you can leave.
Right,
Or
wow.
I mean, maybe
That's
Jeremy
a
Plum
long
can
time.
give you the opposite dust.
Yeah, please,
He gives
Jeremy
you angel
Plum.
dust is what he gives you, and you grow back to full size.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So as I dust my way out of there, I am feeling I'm feeling panicked again. That huge shadow just came and paralyzed me. So I don't know where to go. She's feeling a bit turned around. What Ando would like is for her to go into the snail racing and accidentally get into a snail race. Like, just as, like, they go, boom, and the snail races go off, like, she runs through across the starting line as well and is, like, a part of the race. Is that possible?
It's possible. I'd just love for everyone to be able to experience the snail race at the same time.
Okay, then I will avoid the snail race and go this way.
I mean, we can not play out the mechanics if you want to go there and just story-wise say it, and then later maybe you liked it so much that you're like, hey, everybody come back.
Yeah. We can go back as adults or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, or I mean, you don't have to do it later.
I mean, we have two experiences of this carnival, so I'm not getting greedy and trying to do everything.
Sure.
So yeah, she goes around the racetrack and weaves in between the snails, and maybe like even goes around a couple times and then goes back out, and now she just doesn't know which way is which because she circled around a couple times.
For sure. I like for sure. Well, as you're running around, a bunch of hands are like running out on the tracks, almost getting run over by these snails that go like 80 feet per second. Per 6 seconds. They're speeding around, and you're running around, and these guys are trying to stop you, but you're just lost. You're just
like
running.
a horse on a NASCAR track. She tries to get around and dodge them and get away without getting hit.
Hell yeah.
And she basically runs. Actually, I don't need to go any further than that, because what I want to do is basically jump the river. Maybe the build-up of speed around the racetrack enables me to go south from the racetrack, like down this way, towards the river, and I jump over this swan boat, Free Willy.
Do you want to roll for it to see if you get wet or not?
Yeah,
Not that it's gonna hurt. What?
Yeah, great.
Acrobatics?
That sounds good to me.
I mean, it makes sense, although it's not your best roll, but...
Nope. Could I argue for athletics that I've built up my speed with my muscles, like a horse on a racetrack. It takes time to build up that speed, and
Sure.
Heck yeah. Athletics. Bang.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
You
Not a bad roll.
You clear the river, almost intersecting with a swan. Hey, watch out.
Sorry.
Featherine does not like that. Hey, have you heard of Roko's Basilisk?
She's sprinting away into the mist.
Fine then. Philosophy's not his thing. She floats away. There's passengers in her back. Anyway, as I was saying,
Wow, chatty swan boats.
yeah. So what are you? You're like I'm done with this carnival. Fuck this. You're booking it out of here. You're running out into the landscape.
She out.
Oh, and maybe this is the
Is that
first time
okay?
you're realizing that you're not where you left. The landscape's totally different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're in. I guess you make it out into a swampy kind of area. This is weird. This is not where you left. Okay,
I'll
I don't
keep
have
the
to
carnival. I'll keep the carnival in sight, but I will keep being outside of it. I don't want to be seen by anyone in there, but I don't want to get far enough away from the light that it's complete darkness.
For sure. Okay, jumping back to Tolgaden and Bell. What are you guys doing? I guess both
Screaming.
of you. Oh, you're screaming. Yeah, your hand has just been torn off. What is the commotion? What's going on, young man? Oh my God! What happened to you? You're bleeding.
my hand off.
Oh my God! Somebody cauterize this. Who's got firebolt? Here, I'll freeze it. He ray of frosts the wound, sealing in, freezing the blood that's spurting out. What the heck happened to you?
Some lady in a pig mask cut my hand off.
His attitude drops to somber, almost disappointed. Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. Are you? Oh my gosh, they've never been this. Okay. You. I don't know what to say. You can't. This. Why did they do this to us? Okay, young man. I can call some authorities from town, have them come in. I don't know if I can deal with this. Maybe there's someone who can, Mr. Witch, we've got a predicament. Yeah, we do, I know. What this others? Oh my God, we gotta get them out of here. I don't know. They're not safe. Get them, oh my God. They have to buy a ticket on their own, you know this. Okay, well, sir, okay, I'm gonna escort you to, we'll call it safety. Come this way. I'll call some people. Could someone call the medic, a cleric maybe from Lux? I don't know. There's a child. He's lost his whole hand. He's bleeding. Are you okay, ma'am?
Do you know who this pig lady is?
No. Nah, no. I don't know what happened to you, but I'm sorry. But if this is the kind of thing that happens to you in the carnival, it's just not safe. You're gonna have to.
Did the frog lady that jumped off? I'm guessing she jumped off with my morals.
Yeah, she.
Okay.
Oh,
So do
Oh, yeah, it
you
was your-
do you know where the little frog fucking old lady is?
a frog lady as well. No.
Yeah, and I step closer, almost like aggressively, like, no, I'm not kidding. Tell me where she is,
He's
because I
like-
like just no emotion.
He's
Can
like
I-
avoiding eye contact. What?
I'm staring directly at him, like every time
Yeah.
I look at him, his
You're
eyes
like
move.
inches
I'm like,
from his face.
yeah. I'm like, nah, seriously, and I almost like grab him by the shirt cuff, like, you're gonna tell me where they are, both of them.
Do
now.
you try to grab him?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, he vanishes and reappears like 10 feet back so that you can't grab him. No. Hey, Matt. I am apologetic, but it's just the consequence.
Apologies don't bring back hands. Do you
You're
see
right.
this young man? A hand for a hand, right? So where's the pig lady?
Do you know something?
Me?
Do you know who took my hand?
No.
I don't believe you.
Can
Give
I
it up.
insight you?
Disappearing
I mean, he
man.
sounds so
You're an
convincing.
insider. Yeah, inside him. I mean, you believe him, even though he's not making eye contact with Belle. You seem to believe him.
Okay.
I look. I forget what he can do. I'm going. I don't. I wish Mr. Witch were here. He's better with this, but I'm not trying to be. I don't mean to be blunt, but you're going to have to leave. I've called a cleric in to help you out. I'm sorry about your hand. I don't know. It's just the contract
We'll
is
leave.
written.
Where's your
and
boss?
I am the boss here.
Clearly, there's someone above you. If you're worried about somebody else, she's still just staring dead at him, like doesn't blink.
Well, I need a cleric.
Oh, we'll get you a cleric, but we're also gonna get your fucking hand back. And she's just like still staring at him,
He just goes
like almost
quiet.
uncomfortable.
He goes quiet. Oh,
I mean, I could take your hand.
I would prefer not. Look, it's
So,
unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's.
ah, man, I don't like that saying. So we're gonna have to try better, darling. You're gonna have to find me somebody, because I'm getting a fucking hand.
I'm trying the best I can. I'm sorry that he's lost his hand. It's not. He's.
Hey, I look over at Togan. Hey, does sorry bring your hand back? I didn't think so. And I go right back to looking at him again.
God. Okay.
No, but
No emotion. just straight faced.
Oh my God! I'm going to have to knock these children out.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Mr. Witch, Mr. Witch. I don't think I can do it. He's like mumbling to himself. Mr. Witch, I've got something more in line with your abilities. I'm already dealing with something. Yeah, please report back to underneath the future Thunderdome.
I chime in. Yeah, Mr. Witch, let's go. Trying to say it over the speaker.
Jesus. And then yeah, soon another. Oh, here, actually, sorry, I didn't show you what Mr. Light looks like. He's like a jester. He's holding this big like golden weather vane with looks like butterfly wings on the top. It's most of it. What's not red is like reflective, almost mirror-like surface. He seems kind of upbeat. But then the other guy ends up wandering up. He's kind of more gaunt, top hat, has the watch, more grumpy. Let me throw him out. What's the deal? Are these the trespassers? Yes. They've been. Look, he's hurt. All right, kids, and scream.
Are you the boss?
I'm one of them. We do this
One
together.
of them.
We're partners.
Oh, you're both the bosses. Okay. So which one of you is gonna tell me where Pig Lady Face is, who took this man's hand? And gremlin little fucking frog lady.
Mr. Light is looking at Mr. Witch. Mr. Witch looks back over to Mr. Light. Can you do not? You can't. You just can't.
I can't what?
No, not you. He looks over at Light, and Light shrugs. What the fuck? God damn it! All right. Well, this is what we're doing. Hang on, let me get back to where you're at.
Damn it.
All right.
You just take care of your hand.
I am. I'm like sitting there like all like.
All right. Roll into an initiative.
God damn.
Because Mr. Light picks
Shit,
up his cane, pushes it up from the bottom, and he's holding it from the bottom, the big thick part up at the top, the big heavy part at the far end of his cane, and he's swinging it like a baseball player, and he jumps at you. Oh God, this is bad. Hang on, I forgot. Oh, he does go first. Good. Okay. Oh, and do you like this? Actually, if you guys click to combat in the list, the chat's below it now. If that's a benefit to you, just point it out. But popping out is also an option.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so they're all together.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Witch, fed up with this. I mean, but you're fed up, rightfully so. Tolgadin got his whole freaking hand cut off, and they're just like, you gotta go. But he swings his fucking cane right at your head, trying to knock you out. Can I click it? Oh, I have to target you. Boom! He tries to hit you. He hits you. And you, okay, well, sorry. He got 11, which is exactly your health. Immediately knocking you out. You're unconscious. All right. Are we gonna do this the hard way or the easy way? We got a cleric coming for you. Are you gonna go, or are we gonna have to drag you like her?
He just knocked her out. Of course, I'm going to face with this stump.
You cut out. What did you say?
I said he just knocked her out. Of course, I'm going to punch him in the face with the stump.
With the stump. Hell yeah. We'll call that an unhanded strike.
Oh.
Is it my turn? Are you?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot about the freaking combat order. Okay. Let's look. Is it your turn? No, it's Mr. Light's turn. So he sees that you're kind of angry, but I guess he just runs up to you and just tries to grab you. He's not trying to beat you up. He's just trying to grapple you. So he athletics you. You can, obviously, athletics or acrobatics. Oh, great. You got a 2. You got a 6. He totally misses. He's just like, he doesn't want to deal with you in this way. That's why he's called Mr. Witch. Now we go on to Belle. She's unconscious. Not really a death saving throw necessary. He knocked you out. And Tolgadin, it is your turn. Mr. Witch tried to grab you but failed. Or Mr. Light did.
Ooh, rough.
Oh, you're trying to grapple him.
No, I was trying to punch him. It's just, it does, unarmed strike doesn't show up.
Did it not import that for anybody? Okay, hang on. There you go. Now you got one. Or, well, I mean, we can use that roll. Do you want to use that roll?
I figure I'll use that roll because I think it's the same thing, right? Is it
Yeah,
plus 0?
your strength would have been no modifier, so yeah, it would have been the same thing. Okay, so you try to punch him, and 8 misses. It just hits his top half. Anything else?
That's it. I
You
don't
try
have
to
any
punch
abilities yet.
Oh, it's gonna be like that. God dang it! All right. Yeah, he goes to swing his cane again, but misses you. I guess. Well, wait.
Well, my AC wouldn't be that high.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have a shield or.
I would
armor.
probably have a very low AC right now.
Let's take off
Because I wouldn't
your
have the
chainmail.
skill.
Oh, it would have been 10 without chainmail or shield. So, okay, so that does hit then. Let's see what the damage on this is. Hang on. Oh, okay. Yep, you're knocked unconscious. Both of you fall asleep. Chariot Anne has run out away from the carnival, is realizing she's in a new area. Ori is on the outside of the carnival. What else are you doing? Like, at the point where maybe Ori wasn't allowed in, what did Ori do?
She eventually her crying, her crying kind of subsides, and she kind of looks through her puffy eyes at the people, like, watching her to make sure that she doesn't get in. Do any of them have actual wings?
Probably not, but let's say if it's above 80, they do.
Okay.
Okay, there's one. There's one person that does have actual wings, although they all are. They're also wearing fake wings, so they're doubled up.
Okay. So I see that someone actually has wings because she had started to like hover up to look like she's gonna try and fly over their heads. Sees someone with wings and goes, "Huh?" And then she looks behind her. What does she see?
So you like back
I turn
away
away.
from them. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
turn away from the carnival.
You turn away from the carnival. Let's activate this map again. And you would be down... The pinging token isn't there. Well, you'd be down at the south side of the map at the end of the long highway. You'd look up and you'd see to your left, more north, a large mountainous range. There's a weird school with checkered patterns up the hill, although there's a lot you can't see up there because it's up higher. Further down the highway, you see the castle of the Mind's Eye sitting up there. You see a big, gigantic tree with a whole city built around it, and nearby you see like a building that's kind of growing vines up around it and is falling over, tilting sideways.
Would it be at that state at this point, or because we had kind of played it like I was at
Oh, right, you
while
were
it
there.
was
Okay,
still-
yeah. Then it's up and running. Then yeah, it's not all vined. It's straight up. It's good.
Cool. So, seeing as that's the closest building, she's gonna head in that direction. She's gonna start flapping her little wings. She looks really sad and dejected. She does one last sniffle and kind of looks over at her shoulder at the people who won't let her in and take her back to her mom and dad. And kind of whimpers a little bit. Looks for their reaction. And then slowly flies towards the building.
Oh no, it's so sad. So you
Yeah.
fly in towards that building, trying to find a place, and I mean, let's jump to describing what happened over the last few years. Let me pick a song that might be good for this. Not Bad Mood. That's fine. That'll be good music. Okay, so yeah, let's talk to Belle and Tolgaden. You guys end up waking up where you were knocked out, but it's later at night. The carnival is packed up, is now gone, and you're sitting there in the darkness at the end of the King's Highway. What do you guys do in the immediate aftermath, and how do you spend the next 8 years of your life?
What a great question.
We part ways from here, right? And, cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think when we wake up, it's, looking at your hand. I don't think we probably say much because just the experience, but I know I go my separate way and I start with a now almost vengeance for magic people, for Fae. I just start getting into shit. Going around, killing them, making a name for myself, stealing when needed. And then throughout the years, kind of cross paths with Tolgaden when he arrests me or finds me, catches me doing some shit, some shady shit.
Now, one thing that you find odd over the years is that you can't seem to light non-magical fires at all.
Okay.
You have to use magic to do it. So just standard lighter will not work for you for some reason. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess you're doing crimes. Tolgaden is arresting you every once in a while, maybe letting you go. I don't know. Tolgaden, let's check in with your side of the story. What do you end up doing?
Realizing breaking the law a bad thing, go the opposite route, go right towards... I became part of the guard, then at one point met Chariot, we did the horse farm thing, right? You eventually... That would be, because we
Yeah. I would end up wherever you were. I guess the big city. Where did you recover
I
from your
lived
hand?
in big city.
In big city, yeah. So I think Chariot would end up in big city and is taken to the authority and is kind of, put in a cell somewhere or, made comfortable somewhere until they decided what to do with her. And they would need someone to escort her to, like, what I like to imagine is that they decided to send her to the king's castle. Like, let's just send it up the chain. The king will know what to do with her, or someone there will know what to do with her. We need someone to escort her who's on light duties right now. Old mate Tolgaden lost a hand, but he can still walk, so let's send him.
And over time, just keep climbing the ranks of being the good soldier. Eventually, getting a replacement hand. The random box that was given to me, unknown metallic hand, replaces my hand. And just kind of climb the ladder, be a good guard.
Heck yeah.
As for letting her go and whatnot, I think she will out. Like, it's one of those backs turned, got away. I'm not going after her.
Like Batman and Catwoman.
Fair enough.
Okay. And I guess let's check with Chariot. What happens with you additionally?
Yeah, so, like I said, I think she stumbles her way towards the next largest light source once the carnival disappears, which is the big city. Finds her way there, gets escorted to the king's castle, where they decide to send her to the orphanage. So escorts her down the king's highway to the abandoned orphanage, not yet abandoned orphanage. They take one look at her and go, "We've got too many stairs. She's a horse. Send her to the horse farm." So then gets escorted across to up the highway and across to the horse farm, where they go, "Well, she's a girl. She should be sent to the orphanage." And they're like, "Well, she rejected her, so she's yours now." So they set up a stable, a pen in the stable for her, and over the years, it becomes more and more like a young woman's bedroom and less like a stable. And where was my thing? The owners of the horse farm, unless Alex says otherwise, I've called them Mama K and Papa G. Mama K's a dwarf, Papa G's a gnome, and then Mama K and Papa G Sauvage. So they raise her on the ranch alongside all the, the normal creatures that the Lux would farm, but also any abnormal creatures that slip through from the Feywild, randomly get kind of sent here. And, it's very rare, Chariot Am being one of them. And on the farm, she meets a chick-tock, a chicken that is caught in a time anomaly, a crackle pig, a crackle piglet at this stage, and a cranky gokamole, which is a volcano goat. And they're her first friends on the horse farm, and they become her inseparable crew. They could become a farmyard gang, and they call themselves Varmint and the Herd. Papa G was the first one to call her a varmint. He's like, "Get out of here, you varmint! You're causing a ruckus." And so she kind of picked up the nickname from that. So she's Varmint and the Herd.
They've got a sign
they
that
do a
says
lot of
no ruckuses.
Yeah, no ruckuses in the house, in the big
in the
house.
Yeah.
But anywhere on the farm, it's fine. We can ruckus all over the place.
Yeah.
So they do a lot of Team Rocket-like poses. A lot of horsing around, a lot of pretending to be astronauts and superheroes and kid stuff. But they're animals. It's funny. Anyway, set into wacky hijinks, but she also has a connection to the land, which Mama K cultivates. Papa G's out there growing the corn, and one day Chariot gets curious enough to help him out, and she plants one corn stalk and like talks to the seed, like she personifies the seed, and she goes, "Here you go, little seed, let me tuck you in," and it like sprouts almost immediately for her. Like it's the first time she's like the druid crafting, kind of, or it's her first, bits of druidcraft that she's learned as a young child, and that cornstalk grows into a giant cornstalk over the season, until eventually it basically kills all the other cornstalks because it sucks up all of their nutrients and takes it for itself, but it provides dividends. So Mama Kay cultivates that and encourages her to cultivate her land speaking, which is what they call it. So she goes out land speaking.
Just something to add
Talking to
on the other note is, I mean,
Yeah.
having you cultivated this giant beanstalk type of deal, cornstalk, stalk,
Yeah.
the king has become super interested in that and has been bugging you
Oh,
guys
sure.
to buy one of these seeds for his own use.
Hmm. Well, the I imagine the corn kernels would, feed a household for days.
That's what
So
you tell the
it would
king,
be
but he
quite
wants his
profitable.
own stock. He will not shut up about
Hmm.
it.
Well, look, maybe Papa G and Mama K are at the end of the 8 years, they're like really being pressured to sell, and like the king's like bought all the land around the farm, and they're the last ones to like hold out or something. It's really squeezing them.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Okay.
That's pretty dark. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, back to the fun stuff.
yeah, she goes around connecting with the land and connecting with critters around. And she actually gets the help from a mysterious ranger that's roaming the land, and she picks up a little bit of connection to the land through Belle, and also a little bit of attitude as well. I think she looks up to Belle in a she's a big girl kind of, with attitude kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be like her.
I think.
But at the end of the yeah, go on.
Well, just I'll let you finish, but remind me to tell you about it because I told Belle about something weird that happened to her, and you all have something. I just forgot to catch up. So after your thing, I'll
Yeah,
let you know.
absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, at the end of the day, she's never really felt at home in Lux. No matter how hard she tries, like she's really grateful to be like basically adopted by Mama K and Papa G. She calls herself Chariot and Savage now. Like that's her last name. And Varmint is her nickname. So yeah, she loves being here. She loves her found family, her found home, but it doesn't. It's like a house. It's not a home, and she can't deny it anymore. And she feels drawn towards the feeling of what she left behind, but she barely remembers. And in terms of what she like looks like or how she's changed over the years, I think because she's half horse and half person, she kind of grows at a different rate. So I said she was about 10 or 11 before. I imagine she's about 22 now. So instead of like it's been 8 years, but she's grown like 11 years worth of growth, compared to normal people. Human for yeah, and yeah, so yes, now she just helps on the horse farm, but tries to skirt as much of the responsibility as possible to get away and have fun. But she is very handy on the farm. Over 8 years, you learn, if you're living on a farm, you learn how to handle a farm. So she can handle her shit on the farm, but she loves getting away. Her passion is getting out and exploring.
Heck yeah. And over the years, you start to realize that you just have this like almost OCD type of urge to never open a door without knocking.
Hmm. Oh, well, that's just politeness. That's just
That's just
respect.
common sense. Yeah.
Mama Kay
Those are
taught me
manners.
that first. Like, yeah, I tried to walk into the house a couple times, and yeah, it was not pleasant.
And then I want to check in with Ori, but I'll tell you your thing ahead of time. Now, both Ori and Tolgaden, over the years, realize that you can't tie or untie a rope that's not magical.
Mm.
So if you have shoes, they're almost probably always untied or something.
Velcro.
Wait, but
Or-
do shoelaces count as ropes?
I guess
I
not.
don't
Hmm.
think so.
I guess not. All right.
I think
All
this
right.
is going to affect Tolgaden a lot more because if he has to restrain people, then it has to be manacles or nothing.
I already got manacles.
He's
Oh,
got his
yeah.
manacles. Yeah. So with that in mind, Ori, how do you spend your years?
One second, let me write this down.
Sure.
That's how she always gets out. That's why I carry manacles now.
What?
Tied her. I've tied
Yeah,
Belle
yeah, you keep
with
tying
rope,
her up.
and every time I use the tie up method, it just the knot fails.
That's very funny.
That's awesome.
And like you, maybe like you don't often have to tie people up. Like you know, there are other people who are around who often tie people up. So no, you don't know. And she's the only one who knows you suck at tying knots, and she never tells you. Why would she tell you?
Yeah, because
You tie me up.
wouldn't be able to get away.
So funny.
That's awesome.
So, Ori finds herself at, fortunately, what appears to be an orphanage is the first building she goes to. And she kind of knocks on the door. She explains to the matron or whoever runs the establishment kind of what's happened. And she's like, I can't get home, I don't think. And I just kind of assume that they take her in, but it's kind of one of those typical orphanage situations where, there are older kids who are bullies and stuff like that. So Ori spends most of her first like couple of years there hiding and trying to escape notice. And during that time, she spends a lot of her time because she's so much smaller than everybody else, kind of in the places where no one else can get to. And during that time, she makes a little friend. She shares some of her her bread with a mouse, and she names that mouse Star. And her and this mouse are the best of friends. This mouse is usually kind of like riding around on her. And it has an unusually long lifespan for a mouse. It almost seems like some of Ori's like fey vitality is rubbing off on this mouse. And eventually the orphanage gets shut down, and she's spent so much time getting good at hiding to escape notice that they don't remember that she's there. And when the food stops coming, she realizes that she needs to do something about it. Even though she can't taste the food, she still needs to eat to live. Um, so she starts making the trek into the big city to steal food. Um, but she feels really bad about it. So whenever she takes food from someone, like if she takes a couple of eggs from one house, she'll take the eggs, but she'll also just take care of the chickens and make sure that all of the eggs are in like a neat pile outside the owner's door. And then like she'll grab some bread from the bakery down the street, but she'll also like do something for them to help them out without them noticing, and then just sneaking away. And I assume maybe a couple of times over the years she gets caught by Tolgaden as well, but he kind of sees that it's not what he like it's she's not really doing too much harm, and she's doing good things for these people as well, so he kind of just turns around and she darts off. Yeah. Um, so she's vaguely aware of who he is. And I think she's probably heard rumors about um, this really scary lady who doesn't like Faye very much, and she tries to avoid her as much as possible. Um, but never once hears about Chariot and Savage out at the horse farm, unfortunately. The horse farm is just a little bit too far away for her little wings to take her in a day.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and she never quite makes it out there in the 8 years. So she spends her 8 years kind of living like that. This once like pretty bubbly, cute kid grows a little bit more silent, a little bit more reserved, but who knows? Maybe in the right group that'll come back out.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Freaking right.
And oh, and because she can't taste anything, over the years, a couple of times she'll eat bad food, and get very sick from it. So she's a little bit gaunt as well now.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so some fun facts to know.
Oh no. Her
Is
eyes would look even bigger.
the orphanage was run by Wan Ti.
Hmm.
Just I don't know, just fun fact. They're snake people. And
Mm-hmm.
then they
Wanty.
left. What? How do you say it?
Yuan-ti?
Yuan. Oh, you say Yuan Ti. Okay, gotcha.
Yuan-ti, yeah.
So that they ran the orphanage before they gave up, and you were left alone there. And then I don't know, weird mystery that a bunch of people had in their minds is that, like, throughout the years, at some point, that hill over to the right just completely vanished.
Oh. So
Fun
their
fact.
old hangout spot just disappears?
Yeah.
Does Ori see anything since she's living out there?
Mm.
Give me a perception check.
With my normal stats now?
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
Cool.
Can you get to that sheet?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'm gonna release. If everybody goes to the bottom left and right clicks their name and say user configuration, you can release the young version and select the new version. Okay, a 17.
It's already on the normal one.
Yeah, I just did it for you as
Okay.
I was explaining it for them. Okay, so I'll say that maybe you thought you saw something. You're convinced that you saw something, and you've told other people, but nobody believes you.
Well, I don't think she tells anybody either. I don't think she really talks to anybody.
Oh, maybe not? I mean, maybe
Yeah.
you don't... I mean, yeah, however you want to think about it, but what you think you saw is it sprouted legs and walked away.
Well, that's
the
fun.
whole hill. Yeah. But no one talks about that. No one else saw it, so, like, it could have been a dream. I don't know.
Ori just thinks that she ate some bad food and it gave her some weird form of food poisoning that she hadn't experienced before or since. And that's how she explains it to herself and to Star.
Alright, this isn't necessarily where you guys are. I'm just putting your tokens out here. Okay. I guess was that
Hey,
everybody?
How do I do that thing with release and control?
Right click on your name.
Yeah, bottom left area, right click on your name, user configuration.
I was in the wrong screen. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, is there anything else that anyone wants to add before it's fully 8 years later, the portal opens back up and the carnival arrives yet again?
Do the people of Lux know that there's an 8-year cycle and that's when the carnival will come back?
Probably. Well,
Then
yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Then
And actually, one
I
thing
think
I want to add is the sorry, this reveals stuff, but the bird poop I messed up was not there before.
okay.
It'll be there now, but whatever.
Sure. I'll forgive you for the chronological displacement of bird poop.
I won't, but thank you.
Yeah, I think if she knows it's coming back, she'll prepare. So she'll get ready for basically a big camping trip, and be ready to kind of set out to try to find a way home.
Yeah, Ori will start like saving up like little bits of copper and stuff like that that people have dropped or forgotten about that she finds to buy a ticket this time.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. She'll have a little hoard that she sleeps on and like a
Mm.
dragon.
Probably chooses not to eat, but add to the collection.
Yeah. She
Wow.
can't taste the food anyways. She just needs to
Mm.
subsist.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, do you want to go to the carnival for 30 minutes?
Sure.
You're the DM.
Okay, guys.
Why don't you just tee us up for the next installment?
Yeah.
We can do
Get us
that.
in there.
Yeah. Well, let's activate. I might even write a fresh thing for next week, but hang on. Let's
We
put you
throw too
all-
many wrenches into your works.
Not necessarily. I mean, D&D is always just whatever you encounter is what you encounter, so yeah, whatever.
I don't think he expected a fight with people.
Yeah.
No, I had a group that already did that. I already had to have Mr. Witchlight beat up some kids, so I was used to it.
This is the second time.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. This happened last year, last 8 years. Cycle? Last cycle.
Okay, something's messed up here.
Oh.
Alright, I gotta reload my page. Okay, well, without the map, let's just say it's 8 years later. Each one of you separately has probably planned to come back here, has heard that it may be coming back from other people. It returns every 8 years. Some of the elder people end up telling you this story. I guess, really, they don't have to be that old. It's 8 years. But you all hear about it, and so you make your plans. You make sure you have enough money for adults. I mean, it's really a slap in the face to hear that the price for children is like 3 copper.
Huh.
But you're like, okay, I'm over it. The price for adults is 8 silver. And you guys
That's
save
how they
up.
get you.
That's how they get you when you grow up. And you guys all come back and start waiting in line outside of the Witchlight
Wait,
Carnival.
what's the age range for kids?
You want that deal, don't you?
I do.
Let me try to find out if it reloaded.
Well, it depends on your deception check.
Oh, true. I am
Yeah.
small. I am small and I have a disguise kit. Although I don't
That's
think Ori wants to risk it.
Yeah, just rosy up your cheeks a bit. I'm a kid.
Yeah, her gaunt ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Her gaunt ass cheeks? What am I saying?
Her gaunt ass cheeks.
Yep, rosy them up a bit.
Like soup bowls.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's put some people down. You guys are in line. The line isn't as long as it was the first time. There's a few people in line waiting to get tickets at the ticket booth. There's a couple. I don't know. There's an assortment of different people. There's some humanoids. There's some satyrs there. There's actually a humanoid wolf standing there in big loose suspenders and a top hat, big puffy white gloves, and he's holding this like briefcase that's super long, like way wider than it should be, almost like a guitar case. And the case is plaid, and he's standing there in line. But you guys all notice each other standing in line. Although only some of you know each other, you're all kind of right next to each other as you're waiting to buy tickets.
Where
Like to
we just
think
happen to be
that-
right next to each other, or we're like, it's within like 20 feet of each other, or we're like within 5 feet of each other.
I think it's that you all ended up right, because you guys, half of you don't know each other technically already, so I think it's best if you're all ended up lining up together.
I know everybody, right?
Yes,
You
Yeah,
guys have
I
all
know
you.
kind
everyone.
of somewhat heard of each other. I don't know. Are you guys friends?
Yes. Well, I know Tom knows my character as like a little bit of a good-natured thief.
Maybe
Um,
I've gotten your name, but
yeah. My name's Ori. And I think she's shocked to see Chariot. Like has to do a double
Yeah.
take. Like doesn't completely recognize you at first, right?
Same with you. Yeah, I could absolutely say the same thing. I think she's not expecting to see you either, which just makes it even more so. Yeah, like Tolgad I haven't seen in 8 years. Belle I've seen the most recently. So I would be the most open to going up to Belle and being like, "Hey, remember me from a couple years ago when you taught me that cool ranger shit?" Um, but as soon as I see Ori, it would all be about her.
Yeah, I'd like to think that maybe the three of them are in a group and I'm like 20 feet back because I have a reason to go up there with Chariot up there, eh?
Like that.
That could be.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm distracting Belle as Tolgaden comes up to us, getting the slip on her, and then Ori spots us from another line. It's a different part of the line.
And comes up, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I
Hey,
think
Belle! It's me, Sheridan! Remember me?
Did I meet Chariot before or after the carnival?
After. Well after,
Oh,
yeah.
it was after. Okay,
Probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
gotcha. Oh, hey, Chariot, how you been?
Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, just, working on the farm, getting into mischief. Actually, headed out to small town recently, and I was hoping to bump into you, but I can never seem to see you in the forest there.
Yeah. Well, you know how I live. Gotta stay under the radar.
Do you stay in the
Hey.
secret hideout at all? Where do you mess with that at all, Belle?
Probably yeah. Like when I do a job and need to get away for a few days to kind of stay undercover, I probably
Like,
go out there.
For sure. Okay, that's awesome. Every once in a while, you'll have like a couple of kids like find the hideout and try to use it as their fort, and you gotta like kick them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably have booby traps and stuff, so they probably like.
So you find dead kids in
Come-
there often,
yeah.
and you
Hey,
just
what?
sweep
But
them out.
Yeah, I
the
just
group who
sweep them
finally gets
out. I
through.
take care of them with my magic flint. I light a fire.
Your magic flint.
Flint, yeah.
God,
So
dark
I just
real quick.
I light a fire. Once occasionally you'll see from the big city, you'll get a waft of some weird smell coming down from the mountain.
I'm there to arrest you right now. Right now.
If
Murder.
She's been scolded
we-
by the local cleric.
don't
like,
know
I can't
about
keep
it."
reviving kids, okay?
this is our first good one-shot idea. If one of us can't make it for a week, we should do the kids trying to break into the secret hideout.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a bunch of side quest stuff we could do. That's funny.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Well, I think if we're in different lines to get in, I think Ori waits until
there's one line.
There's one
only
line?
one
Okay.
ticket booth. Yeah. But maybe you were further back and you noticed them, or further forward, because people would gripe less. But either way.
Yeah.
By the way, Chariot is now like 6'7", I think.
Yeah.
So she's well head and shoulders above most people.
Yeah.
How big are fairies? I don't think there's any guidelines for how big fairies actually are, other than they're small sized. So probably 3 feet.
I wonder if it says it somewhere.
Makes sense.
I
makes
looked up
sense.
the
Did
thing
you?
and it just said most creatures are like medium sized, like humans. You can kind of choose your size, and I'm like, well, I'm small size. I can't be the same size as a human. These
Yeah.
freaking new weird rules for this stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
They can't jump into tiny PCs. It's just they need to keep it either small or medium, and they, want
I think
to,
there's only
fairies
two
kid.
player races that are small.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
gnomes
Oh,
and
three.
There's a
No,
lot.
actually
Aren't
gnomes
gnomes.
are
there a lot?
still
Okay.
medium.
All right,
There's a
I'm
bunch. Yeah.
stupid. And then it's the only one, or it's like there's only two that are Fey instead of humanoid. I think maybe that's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
Anyway,
But I might be wrong
Um,
about that too. Anyway,
so
go.
yeah, she's a little bit further ahead. She sees Chariot. She does a double take, and then I guess just kind of flies up above the line and heads back to where Chariot is and kind of lands really softly or like hovers kind of in front of your face and goes, "Is that you?
God. Ori?
Y- You were here this entire time?"
I thought you were back home. How did you get here?
Or he just burst out crying.
Oh,
Oh, and we lost him.
Oh
I'm
no!
like tearing up a little bit. Oh, we lost you for a bit there, Ando.
I'll hug.
We lost you for a bit there?
Absolutely. Yeah. Chariot hugs.
Oh. You feel her bones like
Mm,
pretty
mm.
prominently.
Yep.
And she just kind of stays there crying for a little bit. And like you can kind of hear
Uh,
through the crying like, "Why are you here?"
I've been here for uh, 8 prime cycles.
Me too.
Oh, I can't believe it. You've been here the whole time. Uh,
Where you
I
been?
wish I knew. Where were you? Where were you? This accent is
Where were
I'm picking it
you?
up.
Where were
I was
you?
up.
I thought the plan was for me to stay put and for you to find me, and you never found me.
Uh, I, once I got folded up, I got turned around. I didn't know where anything was. Where I was. Then this weird giant shadow, uh, froze me, and I just ran. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew.
She cries again, and then uh says, I had a pig lady freeze me.
That's uh, wild.
Then
Uh,
I I can't taste things anymore.
Is
I had a
Tolgun
pig
nearby?
lady.
Oh,
I,
okay,
that,
you were about to.
I'd be walking. I was right. If I'm right near Belle,
Hmm.
pig lady stole my hand, and I lift up like a copper hand.
hmm.
She gets a little nervous when she sees you, and she tries to hide behind Chariot's hair.
Hmm. Yeah. As I turn and go, hey, troll wagon, right?
Close. Tolgan.
Yeah, that's it. It's been a while. What are you doing here?
Wanted to check out the carnival again. Something happened here when I was a kid. And just want to see if I can't figure it out.
I mean, yeah, you lost a hand.
Belle?
I was kind of just standing. Well, wait, am I in next to you guys?
I walked up behind you while Chariot was talking. I used the guard move to get ahead. Guard, excuse me. Pardon me.
I wasn't aware you were there.
VIPs.
What'd you say, Belle?
So I didn't realize you were like, you kind of like walked up on me and chair, and I was like, okay. Ah, fuck. Listen, see, I didn't do anything this time, alright? I'm not trying to cause any trouble, okay?
Fair enough. You two working together now? And I point behind Chariot. Because I'd seen you go that way, right? Or did you, like, stealth?
Well, if I'm just kind of...
No, I snuck on my... It's Ori, right? I said the right name?
Yeah, she's hiding behind Chariot's hair.
Yeah, how well is the question?
Yes.
I mean...
I'm trying to...
Not very well. There's not enough hair there.
I point to Ori. You two working together now or something?
She looks scared of Belle.
No, the kid's not with me. I'm not. No. Alright, like I said, I'm not here for trouble. Okay? I'm just minding my business. As usual.
As usual. Just know. Got my eye on you.
I like to think that Ori thinks that she's hidden, and like her body is hidden behind Chariot's hair, but like her wings are still flapping to keep her hovering there. So there's just like these two blue wings like flapping out around Chariot's hair.
She's imagining herself with Pegasus and really enjoying it for a moment.
Yeah,
It's
so
good to
she's
see you all.
It's okay.
I didn't take anything. I didn't take anything.
These people are my
promise.
friends. It's okay. They're not going to hurt you. Hurt you.
Next.
But doesn't she kill Faye? And I point at
What?
Belle.
No, she helps. She helps Faye. She helped me.
I get a mischievous smile on my face as I look over, and then I quickly mask it and turn away. I just keep my mouth shut and just kind of like evilly look over.
You do like a turn to camera.
Yeah, like a mischievous smile, and then I just kind of turn away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ori doesn't fully trust you, but she'll kind of just send a weak smile at Tolgaden.
As long as you don't get caught stealing in here. You do
I
good.
won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, because you don't want
I
to
just
get
wanna
caught
go
by this
home.
idiot. How many times have I gotten away from you, T?
All right, next. I mean, you guys don't have to walk up. It's just the ticket takers.
I still have
Ori-
no idea how you got out of my last knot. I thought I did that one tight.
Yeah.
Thinks back to that knot. Definitely tied.
Well,
Ori
listen.
flies up to the ticket person.
Yeah, I look at T and I look at Chariot and I'm like, listen, I got some business to handle. It was nice seeing y'all, and I walk up to the ticket booth.
Oh, it's this one?
Yeah, this circular one.
That 100% looks like a ticket booth.
Yeah, it absolutely does. No, that's the ticket booth for the rides. This one's the ticket booth to get into the park.
Yeah. So a silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of this ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. Although that looks like a magnifying glass. He lowers the spyglass and... No, it's just a magnifying glass. He lowers it and calls out, "Greetings, fairgoers! Tickets?
Wait, is that a fairy up by his head?
Yep. Oh, it's a pixie.
Okay, so okay, I was gonna be like, I'm that small.
No, it's a pixie.
Okay. Ori hands over her 8 silver for the ticket.
Oh, you come prepared. Thank you, young man. Young ma'am. That's okay.
Young man.
Young man.
Yeah.
Young ma'am. I fixed it right at the last letter. Okay. 8 silver. Thank you very much. 1 ticket for you. This is good for 8 attractions. If you run out, come back. We can make a deal. You can buy another.
Okay. And she looks at Chariot and says, I need to go see someone. I'll meet you somewhere later.
Okay. What about at the food hall for lunch?
Okay. She looks slightly unenthused. And flies off.
Absolutely
flies
makes
off.
sense.
Yeah.
Assuming towards lost and found.
Yes.
Figured. We'll touch base with that in a second.
Yeah, I'll just drag my token over there.
Sure. Don't respond to this, but. Alright. Okay. So next in line is, I guess, Belle. 1 ticket for you, 8 silver.
I hand him the 8 silver.
Thank you very much, ma'am. 1 ticket for you. He breaks off the pixie flies him a ticket and he gives it to you. Now, no shenanigans.
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 Shenanigans. It's a special word. Shenanigans is derived from shenanigans. It's Latin.
The original Sylvan.
As he
guys
says
not
that,
know
I stare at him till he looks away, and then I walk in.
He doesn't look away. He puts his magnifying glass up to his eye to look at you harder.
And I look closer into the magnifying glass.
And then he says, "What?" He holds up the horn that he's got to hear you.
I don't say a word. I just keep looking at him, and then I just slowly walk inside, not leaving his gaze.
Well, you
so I
win
kind
the
of like
staring
turn
contest.
backwards while yeah.
For sure. Okay, you get a ticket. A ticket for you, and a ticket for you. Who's next in line?
1, please.
Okay, you know the price. Everybody take the 8 silver out of your amount or whatever.
I
But
did.
yeah, you're on top of it. Okay, 1 ticket. I've all given you all tickets. They have 8 charges. You will roll them when we do them so we can keep track of what we got.
Thank you so much.
And you, sir? Oh, you. Oh, I thought you were somebody else. Never mind. I don't know. Ticket for you?
Talking to me?
Yep.
Drop the 8 silver down.
Heck yeah. This is what's about. Normally people gotta count it out of their pouch, but you guys have got it already. All right, ticket for you. That's easy. Next in line, please. And he allows you guys into the... Oh, actually, as you guys walk away from the ticket booth, there's someone handing out the butterfly wings that go with the tickets. You all get the fake butterfly wings, put them on.
I don't want them.
You don't want them. Okay.
I feel like they get in the way of me flying, so I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can probably get away with
Oh yeah,
it.
you already have wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll take both Tolgaddon's and mine, and I'll put double wings on. My horse body and my human body.
You got one on your back and your horseback. Like where a saddle would be and where...
Yeah, where a saddle would be and where they would normally be, yeah.
It's a butterfly saddle. Okay, great. So... Where's Chariot headed? Anywhere specific?
Oh, good question. I think going near the Calliope would like bring back some memories. You know, like the music of the Calliope would like sense, you know, PTSD kind of. And she remembers going down towards the Hall of Illusions, the Pixie Kingdom, and snail racing, but she
Yeah, I mean, it's
she
almost
doesn't.
like deja
Mm,
vu. I mean, you're encountering all the same
mm,
stuff. The same little ladybug dressed goblin comes out with his little
mm.
can asking for buttons. You spare a button?
This time I do spare a button,
Ah,
and maybe I'm even ready for it. As I kind of remember him from last time, and I remember running away from him. But now I understand through my time in Lux that they were just people, and I was the one that was scared. So
hmm.
I shouldn't be scared of them and just treat them as people. Yeah, so I go for a button or even rip one off if I need to.
What kind of button? What does it look
Doesn't
like?
bother me. Oh, oh, she's wearing a pastel blouse, so it's like one of those buttons that has like one of those kind of soft caps over it, so it matches the color of the blouse, and she
What
just
color
cuts
is
it
the
off.
blouse?
And I didn't want to commit to a specific color. It is a pastel blue.
I'll just type in pastel and not clarify color if that's what you prefer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
I mean, not
imagine
that
it.
I don't even know if it needs to be important. I'm just writing it down.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
yeah.
Or what about Tolgaden and Bell? Are you headed down the main fair towards the same direction he is, or where are you guys headed?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who passes by, this little goblin is trying to get buttons from everybody. He turns towards you guys and actually says hang on, his whole little rhyme here. Uh, he says, "Spare button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these." He opens up his coat. He's got like a ton of buttons just sewed inside of his coat. "I offer nothing in its place besides a smile upon my face." Do you give him a button?
If I have like one like on my, it's like something like a way to pop a button off. I will pop a button off and hand it to him.
Okay. What's your button? What's your button look like?
Like a gray button with like it almost looks like marble. Like you ever see like a suit button? It's got like the marbleness to it. It looks almost like marble, like dark black marble, but it's
Okay.
Yeah,
gray.
yeah, like tortoiseshell glasses, like that same kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you give a button, Bell?
No.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Would
I
you
mean,
take
your
the
shirt needs to be
button?
held to, like everybody. These are built into your clothes for a reason. What the heck? So yeah, no
Yeah.
button from you. And as you guys kind of enter this main thoroughfare, the same thing. Another bit of deja vu for Chariot is this large tree is walking through, it's dropping all those seeds all over the place. People, the crowd around are jumping in the air and catching them. Some people are missing them and they're hitting the ground and disappearing on the ground. And some people are like, "Yeah, I got one!" That little squirrel is there running around handing out dandelions. That's happening. Interact or not? Yeah, what are you doing? Sorry.
Uh, Chariot chooses not to interact with the squirrel again because she's worried that it will override her first wish. So she's going to head towards the northern circle.
Gotcha. Yeah, you
Probably go
noticed that
around
over
this
the
way.
8 years, your wish didn't seem to come true, but you're hoping that it eventually will. So you don't want to overwrite what you already had.
I don't know. That's a matter of perspective. From Andrew's perspective, I think it did, but from her perspective, no, I don't think it did.
I gotcha. Okay, for sure. All right, great. And then, so you guys, you're heading north out into the carnival. Where's Tolgeddon and Bell headed, or are you splitting up?
I'm heading towards the big top.
Okay. Yeah, I should just start asking both of you separately. Okay, so you're heading in towards the big top. Bell, where are you headed?
I start to look around for Peg Lady. I'm here to do some business. I guess I
Heck
start
yeah.
to.
Like cracking your knuckles. Where the frick is that swine? Okay, you start looking around, trying to figure out where the heck this pig lady is. Tolgadin heads in towards the big top. Tolgadin, you walk up towards the big top. You see that they've painted paintings of the acrobats on the outside, just like Chariot had seen 8 years before. One is like darker colored and has a moon across her face. The other is brighter yellow colored with a sun on her face. And then there's another one right next to that, which is like all dark. It almost looks like the moon-faced girl. But then when you look back, it's not actually there.
All right. I'm specifically looking for either Witch or Light at this point.
Gotcha. Okay. You're not spotting them at the moment. So you're looking around. So then let's jump over to Ori. Ori had left the ticket booth immediately and bolted directly to the lost property slightly behind that, past the tomato stand and the onion stand. And you head over there. What are you doing?
I immediately look around for Star and her mom. I don't think I ever got a Star girl or boy.
Oh, girl.
Star and her mom then.
Okay, you're looking around. You see Durlacron. So outside the lost property wagon is a large feline creature with midnight blue fur. Durlacron. A pair of tentacles extending from his shoulders, wears fake butterfly wings. Hanging from its collar now is a small wooden keg. The creature roughhouses with two young boys. One squeals, "Again, Durla, again!" while the other hangs on the creature's neck. Now, one of them ends up going to grab what you know as Star's favorite toy, the chrome ball. But Durlagron turns over and snaps at her. Row! Yells, scares the crap out of this kid. The kid goes running off. Oh, God dang it! Vera, I'm sorry, I scared Halloween. And I guess she puts her paws over her eyes and starts rubbing them. What do? You don't see
I guess
Star
I
anywhere.
kind of. Well, I guess I'm approaching from this direction, eh?
Sure.
I guess I'll just kind of slowly fly up, looking really hesitant. Excuse me?
Yes. What did you lose? I'll let
My
you know if you
best
have it.
friend.
What? She looks up. You look familiar.
Is Star here?
Her eyes widen. A tear forms. You know Star?
Alex, you did not!
What?
Yeah. I was here, what was it, 8 years ago or 7 years ago?
8.
8.
Oh.
I was here 8 years ago.
Oh no. You were Star's friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
She here?
No. Star. It's hard to talk about. I don't know. No one knows. People have been going missing. I don't know where she went, and there's no answers. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light won't tell me anything. Frickin' everything's going wrong around here.
Star's missing?
She's missing. One of the Selena Leon twins is missing. Hurley's gone. I don't know what's going on.
Ori starts crying too. I just like hug her. I give her a big hug around the neck, and we're both just like crying.
Oh no. And that's where we'll call an end. Cry session.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh shoot.
Oh
That
darn.
sucks. Man, that's horrible.
I was gonna be like, Alex, you killed off my friend immediately.
No.
You just want this character to be
No,
even
don't worry.
sadder.
No, I didn't do anything. I don't know who did it.
Yes.
I'm just conveying the facts of the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not sorry.
Well, now I'm
sorry.
motivated.
You sure are. I thought that might happen.
It's almost like you planned. Was Star originally one of the NPCs that were supposed to go missing, or did you do that just to fuck with me?
I can't tell you. You'll have to read the adventure when we're done.
Speaking of, are there any specific sites that you want us to be there as a group to experience?
Good question.
Yeah, because if we all are splitting up now, we won't be able to experience X amount of this carnival. If you had it in mind that we should all be together.
Well, I mean, let's just talk it out loud. I mean, it's like, it's ideal to have them together because if I do it for one person and then someone else wants to do it, we're just doing the same thing again. And that seems redundant, almost.
Yeah, I feel